stream, everybody. I hope you're all ready to get fucking started with some crazy fucking bullshit. Let's just give everyone a moment to grab some bingo cards. I took the old Bigfoot Bingo cards and I retooled them a little bit. I added some of the mechanics that I added to the other bingo cards. I want to be card number 3. Okay, so this will be my bingo card. Glad to see you guys back again. I had a lot of fun with you guys on Wednesday. Just finishing my monster. It's the new flavor. Oh, I didn't know that Twitch ads bypass your ad block. That's funny. 4 ad blocks is not enough. I've got 80 alternate accounts. Okay. So, I have a lot of really fucked up weird shit on the docket for tonight. A lot of these videos, if you've watched previous Bigfoot Bingos of mine, you will not have seen these, which is good. So, do we want to start with Alaskan Sasquatch? We're not going to start with the Sasquatch orgy. We're going to get...
guys. It's now day 3.
Oh, shit. Where's that coming from?
Sasquatch that stole my mate's dope.
Okay, we're not going to start with the Sasquatch orgy. Missing 411. I don't think I have a video. Let's start with Raising Sasquatch Awareness Volume 1 Tree Structures. Because that's like normal shit. And then we'll get into the weird fucked up shit in a little bit. Provided this video plays. BitChute's kind of a bit of a piece of shit. Okay, let's give that a minute. Oh wait, where'd my other one go? Okay. Let's see. Well, okay, let's just search Missing 411, shall we? Okay, let's try Sasquatch Missing 411. Oh! We've got a 2.5 minute video about it. My desktop is fine. I know where everything is. Everything is just fine where it is. See? Look at that. Here, we'll just take some of these ones, and we'll put them over here, and we'll bring this chunk down. It's fine. It's perfect. Just the way it is. There, we'll just... There we go. Delete it. Delete your desktop. No, I like it. It's fine. Drunken Zeppelin, welcome to the stream. Wait. Is this a song? Is this not a Bigfoot conspiracy? What do you see? I don't know. Like 10 pixels. It's Bigfoot's official theme. It's when Bigfoot shows up, this is the theme song that accompanies his anime power-up sequence. It's Bigfoot. There he is. That's up to you. You don't have to do the bingo. It sounds like Castlevania, right? I'm gonna get fucking DMCA'd for this shit. What do you see? I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing. What is your channel? Mars and the Grid. Oh, God. I want to say that this guy is just making music with, like, a weird title. I don't know. Very strange. Let's go to Canadian Family Films Bigfoot running alongside roadway. Oh, dude, don't worry. We're gonna get to Sasquatch. We have listened to Sasquatch every Bigfoot Bingo night. We love Sasquatch here. Yeah, Sasquatch will be in this stream because he is the real Bigfoot. He is truly. All right.
Oh my God! Look at that. He's just sitting.
This I don't know what my brain was doing, but I read Rob Roy Menzies as femboy Nazis, and I couldn't.
I think he's eyeing Banjo.
I don't know why my brain did
Mr.
that.
Git. Look at him just sitting there.
Is it Bigfoot?
I wonder if he's hurt.
Is that supposed to be Bigfoot? This little bump?
What you doing, huh?
What you doing, Bigfoot? What you doing over there?
You're just looking at my dog.
Wait,
You're just looking at my dog. I can't believe you're letting me get this close to you.
where is Bigfoot?
Banjo, come here.
Am I crazy? Do you
What's
guys see Bigfoot in this video?
Come on. Let's get away. That guy's like, he's like looking at you like he wants to attack you. Come on.
What are you talking about?
Banjo, come on.
And then why is the dog's name always fucking
I can't
Banjo?
believe my camera
These
is
red
not
knives.
working.
Where is Bigfoot? The dog doesn't seem to give a fuck. Is
He's like, hey. Banjo?
where? He's in the ground.
Banjo, come here.
I really hope we get to the chunk
Banjo,
of
come
the
here.
internet tonight that thinks that
Come
Bigfoot
here.
can turn
Banjo.
into energy and
Banjo.
become invisible and
Come here.
shapeshift. Okay, this is our clearest image yet. Is this big? Where? I don't see
Look at him. Look at him just sit there. Come
Does
on.
somebody want to, like, take a screenshot
Come on,
and, like,
sneak.
draw Bigfoot for me? Yeah, I like that one. Oh, look it. This is actually on our bingo card. Let's see if he says it. And if he does, we'll put it on our card. Whoa, there he is. Whoa, look at it. It's an artist's rendition. It sounds like a wild boar. Oh god. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Draw. We got weird howls. Ah, why does it always think I want to draw in fucking light blue? I don't. I want to draw in red. We got weird howls. Okay, I'm gonna let this play for 1 minute so I can go grab my box of wine. Am I allowed to listen to this on stream? Because this sounds like just music, but I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. It could just be some random band. Can you list what music this is? No. You've just got Bigfoot metal. We've already got Bigfoot jazz, so I don't see... This is Bigfoot punk. That's a reptilian. That's not Bigfoot. How long does this go on for?
They both just...
Okay, wait.
It gets me excited. And then he jumped out immediately and started yelling. He figured it was... He sit there watch a movie.
Alright. So... Yeah, this is totally real and convincing. I'm 100% convinced. Oh, look at they turned South America into
Wintertime.
Alright, I'm
And
gonna
heater
grab
on and everything.
my
Sit there watch a movie on his laptop
wine,
plugged
and I'll be
into
right
the
back.
to the dashboard. And he said he was sitting there. The kids have gone to school. Nobody's been around. It is fresh snow everywhere. You know, he's way up there. Nobody's around for hours, days, you know. He's sitting there watching this movie, and he says a snowball hits him right in the windshield. Right, if there wasn't a windshield, it would have hit him in the face, he said. So it just splattered on the driver's side. And he flew. It scared the hell out of me. His laptop went flying. And he jumped out immediately and started yelling. He figured it was one of his friends.
Right.
Or what? The kids are at school. They're not supposed to be out screwing around. And he's yelling, "You bastards! All right," and nothing. So he ran right over there. Nothing.
Okay.
No cars. Ran down on the road really quick. Nobody around. Nobody
That's
around.
there he is.
He called all of his
there
friends.
he is.
No,
oh my
no,
god!
no,
It's
dude, I'm at work.
100% proof
So
of Bigfoot.
That was kind of funny. I don't know. I'm not saying it was a Sasquatch, but
I'm not saying it was a Sasquatch.
do they throw snowballs? You
but
know
it
what I
was a
mean?
Sasquatch.
Well, they throw everything else. I don't know.
I
about
know.
snowballs.
It's kind of interesting. Maybe they do. Maybe that's what it was.
let's see.
But a little further down, right before his house, is a property and a gentleman he introduced me to.
If this is boring, and
again,
like a
these
minute,
are some of
we're
the local
gonna
stories I'm telling
skip
you.
to a little bit
It gets
later,
me
and if it's
excited
still
because I go
shitty, we're
camping
gonna
up in this
go
area a
to
lot. And he and his buddy went out, same area, hiked about a mile in the back of his yard. Big
I'm going to
clearing.
use a glass today,
They both-
boys.
Both took a tree.
All right, I have a serious answer to why it's always rednecks. All right, I have a serious answer to why it's always rednecks, and then I have a conspiracy theorist's answer to why nobody has shot Bigfoot. So the serious answer to why it's always rednecks is that Bigfoot lives in like wooded rural areas, right? So obviously Bigfoot doesn't live near the big city, or we would have found him already. So Bigfoot lives in dense woodlands, which is why it's always rednecks, because that's where rednecks live. And the reason nobody has shot Bigfoot is because Bigfoot isn't just an undiscovered ape or a wild human. Bigfoot is actually a spiritual being who has the power to turn into energy at will. He's psychic, he can shapeshift, and he can trick you into thinking he's not there. He's like the shadow. Ooh.
Tree, and they're moose hunting. And he said they were both standing maybe 200 yards away from each other, both facing the same clearing.
This is
Beyond the
garbage.
clearing is a forest.
Ugh,
And they're both sitting there,
This is not good
hour or
wine.
so. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they said they heard the most awful
That's not good.
screaming roar they've ever heard in their life. And this thing, they said, and it's classic now, and this was years ago they told me this, but they said their insides were shaking.
No,
And
remind me never
they-
to buy
they both
Barefoot
just-
ever again.
I think they were both up in a tree stands.
Like, I know Barefoot's bad
And
wine,
they
but
both
like,
crawled
holy
down. They
shit.
both met each other, ran back to each other, and were like, "What the hell is that?" And they didn't know, and they got out of there. Well, a couple of years fast forward, as typical Alaskans, he's got an outdoor freezer. He lives way the hell out, like I said, out in Willow, out in this area that's rural. He had it full of halibut fish. Halibut is a fish. He came home one night, and that freezer, which is pretty big freezer, but I would guess a big man could move it. But something very large picked it up, walked 10 feet with it, and then threw it on the ground, forcing it to open the door and spilled the insides of the freezer all over.
Wow.
And all the fish was gone.
My fucking post got flagged.
And you could say, "Oh,
Okay.
that's just a."
What? I look away for 1 fucking second, and then we've got female Bigfoot with giant tits on screen. I'm not allowed to show that. That can't be on screen. I was just hoping for, like, a story of female Bigfoot with giant tits. Not like, here you go, here's my fucking Rule 34 fan art. Alright, give me 1 sec. I have to get that off the screen before I go back on. God damn you rednecks. Why are rednecks so horny
That's why
for
they have
Bigfoot?
not built. They have not put anything on that side. It's a beautiful area. It's strictly, there's only little gold mines there. That's it.
Bigfoot seem to like areas where there's quartz available and gold mines.
Yes.
And
Bigfoot seems to like areas where there's quartz available. I don't know how much you guys know about geology, but quartz is the most abundant metal in the Earth's fucking crust. or not metal, I'm sorry, mineral. It's a gem, it's a crystal, and it's the most abundant thing in the Earth's crust. So the fact that, like, Bigfoot likes areas where there's quartz is like saying fish like areas where there's water. I'm wrong about the quartz.
And the other thing I'm guessing in this case where they're referencing
and quartz is
wild
silica.
man, they're not talking about feral hippies, probably.
Quartz
I don't think so. Not to
is
close down the
silicon
whole
dioxide.
valley. I mean, this place is hundreds of thousands of acres. It's beautiful. Majestic mountains. I go up there with my four-wheeler
It's
all
like
the time.
most
Usually,
abundant
my girlfriend and I take the camper.
crystal.
And our dog
That's
Banjo.
why it's fucking cheap.
He's a black lab, so he goes with me a lot. We go way up in the mountains up
Yeah,
there,
see?
and you could literally go as far as you want.
I'm not smarter than a lot of people on a lot of things, but I know a fuck ton about rocks.
Breathtaking. That's all I can say. It's one of my favorite places to go. But if you're up there the wrong time of season, there's a lot of moose hunters up there.
Okay, this is boring. Real Sasquatch caught on film. Is this the same video? This is the same guy, different video. Whoa, there he is! There he is! Oh my god. We just saw Bigfoot. Is that Bigfoot right there? That's Bigfoot. It's moving. There he is. Wow, we got him, boys. We found Bigfoot. Oh, the music got really intense out of fucking nowhere. This totally isn't just some trucker in like a ghillie suit. We found him. Jesus Christ, dude. Can you, like, get a real camera? Alright, we found Sasquatch. I need to just check this real quick and make sure that there's no, like, explicit Bigfoot fucking. Okay, let me just check this video to make sure that we can watch it. I'll just put myself over the camera. I'll just put myself here, and then I will watch it
I went up to the spot
and let you
where
know
I saw the dirty buggers going at it
if
in a
you're
big
allowed
orgy.
to watch it.
About a year ago, I seen. And I started.
Okay. I jumped to a bunch of random times in the video and checked, and there doesn't seem to be naked Bigfoot fucking,
How's it
so
going,
let's listen to
guys?
this guy.
It's now day 3 of my hunt for the Sasquatch that stole my mate's dope plants.
It's day 3 on the hunt for the guy who stole his friend's weed plants.
I went up to the spot where I saw the dirty buggers going at it in the big orgy. About a year ago, I seen them, were into each other. Tag team, double penetration, girl on girl Sasquatch.
What? Alright. Well, that's sex with Bigfoot. Even if Bigfoot is fucking, it's Bigfoot, so. Sasquatch double penetration. What the
Bloody
fuck?
yowie jizz all over the mountainside. I had to get a new pair of boots. Anyway, last night I got a good hiding spot and I waited as it got dark and I scoped out the area and slowly over the hours more and more Sasquatch, started joining into the orgy.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
fucking disgusting.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
Mate, I got proof. I got proof that Sasquatch are horny, dirty bastards. I got audio recording of the whole damn thing.
Oh my
I
God.
tried to get video, but unfortunately the video played up.
I don't know,
got
but
my
I
mate
love
to
it.
stick the SD card in
Paulie,
his
you
computer.
missed it. He claimed
He
that
managed to bring up
he
the
has
audio, but unfortunately the
audio recordings of Sasquatch in like a double penetration orgy
picture
setting.
couldn't be salvaged. And here we go, I'll give you a taste of what that sounds like. It's only 1 minute of the clear Sasquatch orgy, but it's bloody disgusting. Check this shit.
Look at his hunting bow. Is the CSGO. Basically, yeah. Oh my god.
Fucking disgusting. I mean, I recorded that from, I think it was 100 metres away at least. And that to give you an idea how deafening this Sasquatch orgy really was. What a pack of disgusting
The
bastards.
Sasquatch
Anyway,
orgy.
I thought I snuck out of there because I didn't want to get bum rushed. And as I told you in the last video, my mate was raped by the Sasquatch and he ended up dying of a massive arse infection.
It is. Can we just.
Want to get bum rushed. And as I told you in the last video, my mate was raped by the Sasquatch and he ended up dying of a massive arse infection. So Sasquatch don't use lube, they just spit on their hand and rub it on their Sasquatch schlong and then jam it in there.
Why isn't this on my bingo card? What the fuck?
From the tearing and the bleeding and the infection, my mate passed away. May he rest in peace. Anyway, I head back to the farm. My mate
Bigfoot
Jason
raped this
McDonald-
man to
McDonald's
death.
farm. You know, I went back to his.
F's in chat. What the fuck is this dude's channel? Bigfoot Jason. Homo Squatch warning. Oh, thank you. My genital warts keep me lonely. He's got coronavirus. Bitch got flaps like an elephant. What is this? Oh my god. What is this man's channel? Torres. Oh, he's Australian. This is ISIS. Homo Squatch.
Australia, home to some of the most unique animals and magnificent wildlife on this planet.
I don't know. A lot of
Each
people
year,
get banned off
thousands
YouTube
of
for random
tourists love
shit.
to
I bet
come
this
visit
guy's
this
content
country
would get him
to
banned.
indulge in its pristine landscapes and to take in all of its breathtaking scenery, relaxing and enjoying themselves in what can only be best described as God's country. Until they
There
run
he
into
is.
this cunt. This cunt will bend you the fuck over, split your asshole wide open. He don't use lube and he don't take no for an answer. And then when he's done with you, he's gonna chuck you to his mates so they can have their turn. These motherfuckers are gonna ravage your asshole until your poop chute is prolapsed so fucking bad that you'll be dragging it behind you as you run off screaming for help. Whatever you do, never go in the bush without a gun. This message was brought to you by Tourism Australia. Have a wonderful day.
Alright, okay. I think we can safely put rednecks on the fucking bingo card from that. Why is it that every bingo stream now we just seem to like get like some weirdos like repressed fetishes? Like last time it was the reptilian aliens trying to
Stretching
bimbify
1,500 miles from Ladakh through
people.
Nepal.
This
Tibet
time,
and
oh my
Bhutan.
god. Anyway, here's National
The Himalayas
Geographic.
is the birthplace.
I'm sure National Geographic is about to put you know, this is about to jump straight to a diagram of how far your anus can stretch around Sasquatch's massive schlong.
Place of the Yeti.
Sasquatch rape is
Our
allegedly a real
challenge
threat.
is to unpack the various
You'll
theories
die.
that support and fuel the Yeti
That
legend.
man, he's dead.
Is it a bear? Could it possibly be some kind of giant ape? Could it even be some kind of ancient hominid, a member of the human family like Neanderthals that were thought to be extinct? Or could it be a hoax?
Why can't the CCP shoot the Bigfoot? If
From the British diplomat, we first heard
the
stories of
CCP killed a Bigfoot, right? And you think they would show it to you? You think that they would be like, "Here you go, guys. We got Bigfoot." They wouldn't do that.
wild men in 1832. To the journalist who coined the phrase abominable snowman in 1921. And the photograph that started our obsession in 1951. Descriptions of Yeti vary. It walks on 2 feet,
Okay.
like a human or another ape.
Why is National
It is tall,
Geographic doing
5 to
fucking
9
Yeti
feet.
videos?
Heavy, 400 to 900 pounds. Hairy, from red-brown to beige to almost white.
Okay.
But sightings are rare, and evidence is scant. Now, though, a
Oh.
top international scientist is taking it on.
Oh? Does he have Bigfoot evidence?
Oxford University's Professor Brian Sykes is one of the world's leading geneticists and a true scientific pioneer. The first man ever to recover DNA from ancient human bone.
Okay.
He's launched the most ambitious Bigfoot DNA analysis the world has ever seen.
That's our first one.
The Oxford
That's
Lucerne
1 out of 3
Collateral
for the
Hominid
bonus shot.
Project. And is testing the so-called Yeti hair from all over the Himalayas.
That's the end of the video? You don't tell us the fucking end of it? Okay. Bigfoot with baby captured on video. After this, we'll go to our first chapter of
This video
the
dates back to
Sasquatch message to
2013,
humanity.
when someone came across a Bigfoot and its baby in the wilderness. The ape-like creature seen is reminiscent of the famous 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film.
Sure.
Where exactly this happened isn't known. However, its stature and size are quite comparable to other sightings. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, are typically fairly
Sasquatch.
tall, ranging from 6 feet to 9 feet in height. They are large, covered in a fur coat of hair and physically appear to be quite strong inhabiting forests, especially in the
Oh, look at how
Pacific
cute
Northwest.
baby Bigfoot is.
The color of their
Let's
hair
grab
has
a
been
snap
described
of
as
baby
being
Bigfoot.
black, dark brown, or dark reddish in color. Experts have agreed that if this is someone wearing a suit, it is a mere 1%
Actually-
away from the same Patterson-Gimlin
Wait,
creature
wait.
seen.
I also kind of want a
1% away
picture
from the
of.
set if this color.
Wait.
Expert
I
has
want
been
this.
described as being black,
Maybe I'll make this into
dark
an
brown,
emote.
or dark reddish in color. Experts have
nice.
agreed that if this is someone
You
wearing
just have
a
like a
suit,
Bigfoot.
it is a mere
face.
1% away from the same
That'd be
Patterson-Gimlin
good.
creature seen. The movements are also characteristic of the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film. The video
Are they?
shows the Bigfoot creature initially wandering in camera frame from right to left.
Hey, Seamus, welcome
After
to the
it
stream.
passes behind a large rock, the Bigfoot is then seen
Did you get a
carrying
bingo card?
small-sized baby Bigfoot away. The details
We've
are
only
rough.
just begun,
However,
so you're not
it
many
hasn't been
bingos
determined
behind.
100% whether this is a female or male Bigfoot. This video is presumed to have been taken sometime during Independence Day. Where and why this happened is
What?
still unexplained. Perhaps
Okay.
fearful of mankind, this father or mother Bigfoot decided to scurry off to protect its young child. The cameraman
Where is the Bigfoot in this photo? Is it this thing over here?
ducks behind a tree seen in several parts of the video, as he records
Show me the
these
video.
bipedal-type humanoids. Perhaps the Bigfoot could also be either a brother or sister protecting their sibling. Nothing has
They just keep
definitively been
showing us
determined
like
yet since the
pictures
release
of the
the
forest
video.
and not the video.
There have been many different wild men stories in the past mentioned by the indigenous identified animal.
Show me the video.
Of some scary creature from the wilderness and to mankind.
Alright, you don't have the video because it doesn't exist. Got it. Okay, that's not loading. This is the dude who is making weird music. What? This isn't about Bigfoot, is it? Is this about Michelle Obama?
That's always said is that
What does this have to do with
you got
Bigfoot?
buffering. I mean, let me see. You said you have buffering on let me look at D-Live. I don't see. Let me see if there's any.
This is
point
just
in
some
the game
dude's
you gonna
D-Live
realize you're being
stream.
played.
Oh, he has pretty eyes. Okay, we watched Homo Squatch. I don't think we need to finish the Sasquatch orgy caught on tape.
Oh, it's a
'Cause
blue
he
jay.
didn't-
He's running that way.
Oh, this is a video
Hey,
game.
he's right.
Oopsies. My bad. Alright, Divine Fractal. We ended on chapter 6. Oh, no, we didn't. We ended on chapter 9. So we'll go to chapter 10. But before this starts, we're going to pull up Sasquatch and see what he's been up to. Let's see, what's his last face reveal? I want to see Sasquatch's face. He is a hero, and I want to see his face. That was not a face reveal. He did. He just rickrolled us. It's fine. He's allowed.
I want to show you how big this community of people is and how beautiful you guys are.
Oh, Sasquatch.
So whatever city you're in, go crazy in the comments right now. Tell me where you're from. We got people from all around the world here. Type the name
I'd
of
give
your
it to
city
him.
in the comments right now. And let's see how big this thing is.
Number on your credit card in the comments. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's go to one of his live shows. Here it is. If you want to Venmo Sasquatch, you totally can. We're going to turn this down. And then we're going to go back to the Sasquatch message to humanity.
Hi, this is Diana from DivineFractal.com, and we continue with the Sasquatch message to humanity,
Sasquatch.
Conversations with Elder Camus. Today we're getting into DNA and hybrids.
So, for those of you that weren't here for the previous Bigfoot Bingo streams, we've been slowly working our way through this book called The Sasquatch Message to Humanity. And the Bigfoot Message to Humanity is a book that claims that Sasquatch was created by star elders to be the big brother species of humanity. And then we were created by those same star elders. And then the Illuminati came around and then made us hunt down all the Sasquatches. So the remaining Sasquatches are hiding in the forests, waiting for psychically attuned humans to come out and become friends with them so that we can get psychic powers from them and they can get a civilization from us. And then we become super best friends forever. So the moral of the story is wander into the forest and get a Bigfoot best friend. But this is chapter 10 of that.
Chapter 10. There are also ways to interfere artificially and influence the process of the soul incarnation. But here it is very important to make the distinction between different intentions motivating the act and the ways used. When our common star elders introduced their genetics on Earth, through the conception of my Sasquatch people first, and through the birthing of your human people later, their intentions were part of a greater cosmic order in accordance with divine law, as they were
I
bringing
just
to
love
this
putting
young
Sasquatch
Earth
in the
their
background of
genetic
this book
memories,
because it just matches up.
consciousness, and knowledge into a greater plan for evolved souls to incarnate here and become the seeds of universal consciousness.
What are you doing? What are you
on
doing,
another
Seamus?
outpost
What are you up to?
spiritual evolution. Since the genetics from distant worlds have evolved differently in space and times are largely diversified and most often incompatible,
You crafting something over
the
there?
way for the star elders to introduce their genetic memories on a new planet
I've always
is
wanted
most
to play,
often
like,
by
a fun
adding their
poison
own
pill.
DNA, one or a few genes from a well-evolved and adapted species indigenous to the local planet.
Aww.
This whole process is conducted in a
Sober
highly
boy.
spiritual way, including
Don't be
assistance
jealous.
and
You weren't here
cooperation
for this, but my first fucking sip of this wine was absolutely vile.
with
I'm
the
drinking-
soul invited and welcome to
I'm
incarnate.
drinking Barefoot Soft
It's very
Blanc
important
on
here
tap.
to make a clear
It's fucking
distinction
disgusting.
between this dharmic evolutionary process for the souls and worlds, meant to spread life consciousness throughout the universe and to create spiritual connectedness at a universal scale, from its opposite practices, the unacceptable, detrimental,
I drink so
selfish,
much water.
and evil way.
I'm gonna drink, like, I know this doesn't look very large, but this is like a lot of water. I'm gonna drink like 4 of these before I go to sleep tonight. At least.
Ways with which genetic manipulations and hybridizations have been conducted by the rebel lower lords since the downfall of Atlantis, including
We got
on my
Atlantis.
people and on your people. These experiments have not stopped to this day, but are being done in the deepest secret by your modern
We got
uncivilization.
Atlantis.
These secret programs have created too many kinds of GMO hybrids to name them.
Yeah,
Often
so
monsters. To
Bigfoot. So, this story goes back 10,000 years to Atlantis. Probably further. And so, I'm gonna catch you up. I'm gonna catch you up on this fucking wild ass ride real quick. Okay, so the planet was empty, right? Play me out, Sasquatch. The planet was empty, and so the Star Elders, in their mission to spread life to the cosmos, came to Earth, and they said, you know what this planet needs? Ant people! And so the Star Elders created ant people. And unfortunately, because the ant people were hive minds without, like, free will, they wound up becoming, like, single-mindedly determined to go to war with each other, and they wiped themselves out with a nuclear war. However, a small amount of the ant people survived, and now they live inside the moon. So then, the Star Elders were like, oh man, we really fucked up with those ant people. We better make lobster people! So they made fucking lobster people, and then the lobster people wiped themselves out. And they were like, we kinda suck at this, like, spreading advanced, intelligent life throughout the universe gig that we've taken upon ourselves as the entire purpose for our entire race existing. So, after the lobster people died out, and none of them survived, they were like, okay, we're going to make... what was next? It was ant people, lobster people, and then it was mermaids. So then they made mermaids. Fish people. And then the mermaids basically died out, but there's still some of them alive, like, really deep underground in these, like, secret underwater oceans. And they were like, well, that's really not what we wanted. So they decided to create 2 races within a short time of each other, so that the slightly older race could take care of the slightly younger race, and then instead of giving one race all the psychic powers, all the civilization creating, they decided to split it in half. So first, they took the sloths on the planet, and they made Bigfoot out of the sloths to make sloth people. And so Bigfoot holds all of the psychic power and, like, mental abilities, but then they made humans out of apes, so we're ape people. And they... Why am I explaining all this? So they made humans out of the apes, and they didn't give us any psychic powers. They gave us very little psychic power. But they gave us the ability to create civilization, art, and, like, societies. So without us, Bigfoot can't do anything other than live in the woods and be, like, spirit hermits. And without Bigfoot, we have no psychic power. So after the Star Elders created our two races, we lived together in harmony. But everything changed when the Illuminati attacked. And in Atlantis, our ancient city, the Illuminati convinced a sect of humans to begin hunting down all the Bigfoots, which robbed all the humans of their psychic powers so that they could easily control the population of Atlantis. So obviously you see where this is going. And now that the population is easily controlled by the Illuminati, they spend all their time hunting down all the Bigfoots, which is why you don't see Bigfoots anywhere. Any questions? Because I'm sure all of that made a lot of sense. And I swear to God, that's all in the first 9 chapters of this book. Yeah, that's dumb. That's not a question. That's not a question. That's dumb is not a question. Anyway, back to the Sasquatch. I hope you can now understand the context that this book is coming
from lower realms to enter the physical dimension of this home planet and interfere with its evolution. For this reason, some today wearing even bodies of our Sasquatch people are not really us, nor connected with our greater soul, other than through the genetic memory of our stolen DNA.
Oh yeah, Bigfoot telepathy
this
is
is
a double
also why
points
we
on
are
mine as
reluctant
well. We're
to
on the
leave
same
DNA
bingo
prints
card.
behind us, not for them to be misused.
But we have to wait for them to say that Bigfoot
It started
is
back in the days of the
telepathic.
downfall of Atlantis. And the lower lords, with the help of the lizard people, started cloning their own DNA
what's
to
up,
allow
Ollie?
more souls of the lower realms under their control to enter our physical plane. Since all genetic memory has its
He's
limits,
here. He's right
adding
here.
different DNA
He's
or
making
mixing
sure that we
them
don't go
creates
too
multiple
crazy from the
possibilities
Sasquatch
outcomes.
message to
But with the
humanity.
intentions of control of the lower powers, the results are very harmful and detrimental.
Honestly, like, this dude fucking came up with this idea of being Sasquatch, and that's fucking brilliant. Like, that is the smartest fucking, like, this dude unequivocally deserves, like, 10 million subscribers. Like, oh my god, I am upset that he doesn't... Why am I not subscribed on this account, by the way? This dude deserves so many subscribers. God, I'm upset that he doesn't have at least 1 million. Meanwhile, Divine Fractal, okay, you deserve those 410 subscribers.
To the long-term
That's exactly how
evolution
many I
of the
feel you
consciousness
deserve.
on our planet. This is the end of chapter 10. Come back to find out what's happening in chapter 11.
Oh, that was the end of
This
chapter
is Diana
10.
from DivineFractal.com, and until...
It's true. I find a lot of people don't subscribe even if they watch like every single one of your videos. Alright, where's chapter 11?
Hi, this is Diana from DivineFractal.com, and we are continuing with our incredible story, The Sasquatch Message to Humanity, Conversations with Elder Kamlin.
I'm really a Sasquatch leader? I don't
Chapter
know.
11. The story of my people has not only been connected to the history of your people, but also to the destiny of our home planet. When the genetically modified Atlantean race you call Homo sapiens took over our home planet and chased our people and your Lemurian ancestry into the deepest wilderness.
It's true.
the
This
ancient
is
knowledge of our
fucking
star elders
fantastic music.
and of my people was erased gradually from your memories. In the sacred books of your most ancient surviving civilization, dating from before the Ice Ages in a country you call India, the important contribution of my people, known as the Ape People, and our leader, Hanuman, were highly honored in our common efforts to fight the lower lords and reestablish the cosmic order on Earth.
This is like the kind of crazy that I'm
The
just
stone
like, I could
bridge
sell
my
you
people built
some
to the
fucking
island of
snake
Lanka
oil,
can still
my
be
dude.
seen today as a reminder of this close bond between your ancestors and mine had back then. Over millennia, India became the highest concentration of density of human populations, and following the Dravidians, with later invasions of Aryan cultures unfamiliar with us, my people took refuge in the northern wilderness. In Europe, the pre-Indo-European cultures, whom we helped build
you
the
know what?
megalithic monument.
We missed something. Spiritual connection to Bigfoot is this entire book.
Were familiar with us and called us the Bear People, until the Celtic and Germanic invasions that made my people appear as evil ogres and threats. The extermination of the last of my people in that continent ended with the troll hunters in the Middle Age. It is quite significant that the Indo-European lineage, being more closely related genetically to the Atlantean race, has been the main culprit of our genocide. And
No. She's not saying the Celts were in India. She's saying the Indians knew about them, the Celts knew about them. My argument against this is that the Bear People would have been the Picts, right? Because they... whatever.
this
It's not
genocide of
important.
my people goes along with that of your tribal peoples, just as with the ongoing ecocide or omnicide being perpetrated intentionally by the lower powers enslaving our home planet. In what you call North
The
America,
Indian Celts,
my
though, they're
people could
there.
live along with your tribal peoples until the European invasion started. Along with the tribes of your indigenous peoples, just like with your previous Lemurian ancestry, my people were pushed ever further into the western and northern wilderness. The huge fires that caused terrible devastation in these areas this last season are part of a greater secret plan to speed up the extermination of your tribal peoples and of my people, your elder. This ultimate aggression is intended to cut, definitely, your spiritual connection with our star elders. The story of my people and of your tribal peoples in the land you call Australia is not much different. My people, known as Yahweh there, just like your tribal peoples, have kept moving deeper into the wilderness to escape from the genocide of the European conquest until becoming a mere legend.
So, just for reference... Okay. So, this book says that... Let me just list Bigfoot's psychic powers for you, right? So, Bigfoot can shapeshift, teleport, has telepathy. All Bigfoots share an oversoul, where they can tap into the oversoul, and any experience that any Bigfoot has had, they can know about, right? So it's like the internet, except everyone's always uploading everything. So like the Bigfoots have independent personalities, but they're constantly streaming their consciousness into this Bigfoot oversoul. So they can also, like, they can turn invisible, they can become energy, they can become intangible, they can mind control you. And yet, somehow normal humans are exterminating them en masse with no technology whatsoever. Like, zero technology, but we're taking down essentially psychic demigods every day. We are genociding them. So that's exciting.
In the land you
don't
know
know,
as
man.
Siberia, my people there were called Almas,
Sharp
who lived in
sticks, though.
peace with your tribal people
They had
familiar with
crossbows
us,
by then,
as
so
long
sharp
as the
stick
Tsars
fast.
of Russia were afraid of facing us. It changed a century ago when the Soviets, determined to conquer the lands we shared with your tribal peoples, decided to capture
The
some of my people
Soviets?
to conduct secret experiments with the means they had, starting with artificial insemination.
The Soviets Impregnated Bigfoot? Oh my god. That's... I think Bigfoot human hybrid is close enough to that one. The Soviets kidnapped and artificially inseminated Bigfoots to create human Bigfoot hybrids. But we're apes and Bigfoot is sloths. Oh, you're right. I did miss Bigfoot telepathy. Ugh, I hate this wine, dude.
Many hybrids were created from
It's
these
disgusting.
secret programs, some of which walk on our earth today, but without the necessary spiritual knowledge and dharmic intentions. These secret experiments have always been commanded by
Yeah, I
the
just
lower
forgot to
lords
roast it off and
and
drink
backed
for it.
by their technological powers, introducing some even more sophisticated techniques for genetic manipulation. As Siberia was being conquered, some of my people fled to the land called Tibet, where we still could live in peace with the
Oh,
local
that's unfortunate,
populations
Lou.
and communicate with some of their
I don't like
shamans
that.
and monks, until the empire you call China conquered our last stronghold on the lands across the ocean.
So, the Soviets
The
and
same
China...
tragic fate that met my people and your tribal cultures in other lands also hit tragically and painfully with genocide and torture. Those in Tibet who had kept their spiritual connection with our star elders.
Oh no.
This is the end of chapter 11.
That's the end of chapter 11, guys. And I want to remind you that this book is not written by a human. A human transcribed this book, but the book itself is actually channeled information from Elder Camus. Wait, he has his own website? You can get this book. You can't get this book. But Sunbow True Brother. Look at these authors. The book is written by Sunbow True Brother, who is a Sasquatch, and Sasquatch Elder Camus, who is also a Sasquatch. So this is the only published book. Oh my god. This is the only published book in human history that's written by a Sasquatch. That's written by a non-human. Psychic Sasquatch. Let's just see what happens if we put in Psychic Sasquatch. Oh wait, fuck, that's one of our bingos. Psychic Bigfoot! Psychic Bigfoot is my fucking favorite thing, dude. Okay. Psychic Sasquatch. What? Alright, let's watch this one. Why is a verified account made this video?
Painting a Sasquatch really gets your mind kind of into their world. I'm Greg Allen. I'm a visual artist from Regina, Saskatchewan. In my youth, I think the first time I...
Saskatchewan. Notable Sasquatch hotspot, hence the name.
saw the Patterson-Gimlin footage, which is the world-famous film footage from the 60s. As of the last kind of 5-6 years, I've been really diving into it and understanding all the different hypotheses out there and what this thing could really be. So it's quite interesting stuff, I would say.
That's what he looks. He's a thick boy. Look at that absolute fucking unit.
It walked across the eons of time, not human, nor beast.
Boys, glowing eyes. Sasquatch is said to have glowing red eyes. He's doing a self-portrait. That's funny.
You have the camp of the scientific minded people that need physical evidence. They need They basically think that it's an evolved ape. And then you have the woo side, or the supernatural side. The idea that this is an ethereal being, that it can dematerialize, it has different spiritual powers that we don't possess, and it's very in tune with its environment, more so than we can even understand. So some of my work, I've included my rendition of what I would think a portal would look like.
God fucking damn it, this dude. Where is it? Oh, we already have that one. Never mind. If he says you need to meditate in the forest to be friends with Bigfoot, or he starts talking about nature, I don't know what you're talking about. The Bigfoot spectrum. Look at that fucking CGI portal.
As an artist, I can freely explore the woo side of things without facing ridicule. As of yet.
Welcome to my stream, on which you are being ridiculed, you fool. You absolute buffoon.
The Sasquatch
it's
being
me ridiculing
has
you.
entered through a portal onto the physical plane and is now traipsing through his forest. And I say his because he's very familiar with every twig, every branch, every leaf, every song of the bird, every animal he sees, he knows. He comes to a clearing where he looks through and sees humans. The humans are unaware. They have no knowledge of the birds. They have no knowledge of the trees and the leaves.
What the fuck did I just say? Some fucking hippie talking about nature. I fucking swear to God. I have earned my PhD in crazy. I just want you guys to know how much effort I have put in to getting my PhD in fucking crazy. Because it's a lot. I'm very familiar with all the crazy that all of these people put forward. Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating me.
And what he observes of the humans is them having a picnic, littering, consuming,
some fucking hippie
having
talking
no
about nature.
Respect for
Like, don't get me wrong, littering bad. Littering bad. But you're some fucking hippie talking about nature, and that's on my bingo card, and you believe that Bigfoot is a spirit being that came here through a fucking portal.
their earth. The Sasquatch knows that these humans don't mean to be bad. They are just ignorant, and he is disappointed in where they are as a species.
Guys, Sasquatch is disappointed with us. Actually, I would really love to get one of his paintings and put it like right there behind me. That would be great. Wait. Do you guys remember those commercials for the like wall art, the like 3D realistic wall art that you would stick on a wall and it would look like there was like a football player or something in your room? Like I want that, but Bigfoot, but this guy's Bigfoot. I want that, but I want it to be him. I want that guy on the back wall right there.
He can only watch.
That would be fantastic.
So he stays in the dark and out of sight.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Fatheads! Yes! That is exactly what that is called. Let's watch the Fatheads commercial. We need palate cleanser.
Hi, I'm Clay Matthews, NFL megastar. And when I'm not busy destroying offenses, I'm fixing actual fences. That's right. I'm also the most trusted handyman in the greater Green Bay metro area. With a little elbow grease and some Clay Matthews Fatheads, we can tackle all of your home repair problems. Got a hole in your wall? Hey, probably just plaster it up, right? No, you're wrong. Throw up a real big fathead and move on with your life. Maybe you got a small hole. Anything could be living in there. Seal it up forever.
Okay.
Fathead Jr. Tired of that unsightly old countertop?
Damn, he's got a thick fucking neck.
No,
That's an easy fix. Just hold up a fathead big head
Look
at
at
all
that
times
fucking
and never
neck.
move from that position again.
It's not that bad.
Yes. It is. Leaky faucet, fathead mural. Problem solved.
Fathead mural.
Wait. Now you gotta be asking yourself, Clay, do you have any formal carpentry training? No, I do not. But I'm Clay Matt.
Look at him! His neck is almost thicker than his fucking head. Oh my god, you just know this man's a fucking himbo. Oh man. Ugh, unfortunately,
And I'm
that's
gonna
my
need you to
type.
trust me. Want to install that new home gym and get super ripped? Toss a custom fathead in there and set more realistic goals for yourself. House not insulated properly? Put up a fathead mural of a warm and...
You don't know what a himbo is? You don't know what a himbo is? You're banned from my Discord server. So, okay. Wait, Lou, you don't know what a himbo is either? Oh my god, my fucking my audience is so uneducated. This is what matters in society. It's he bimbos. They're bimbos, but they're men. They're bimbos, but they're men. They're dumb. They're strong. Kronk. Kronk is the ultimate himbo. Except I'm not super attracted to him. But like no, there's dicks in that. I can't blow that up. Like I don't know who that is. That's probably a himbo. Thor. There you go. Chris Evans as Thor is a flawless himbo. This guy, total himbo energy. He's strong, he's stupid, and he's hot. Those are your 3 criteria for being a himbo. Sorry, that was like gay education, right? I can't stop being gay. It wasn't a choice. If I could choose to not be gay, I'd still be fucking gay because women are atrocious. Imagine interacting with a woman. Imagine ever speaking to a woman.
Desirable location. Now it's summertime.
In your mind.
Cable's out. Replace it with a
Titties.
Fathead Junior.
Pecs.
Now you've got over 600
Pecs.
channels of Clay Matthews. Plus, we're going to throw in on demand. Tiny Clay Matthews, anytime you want to look at him. Got a stubborn carpet stain? Here's an old
that's
trick.
a
Grab some
himbo.
club soda, a sea sponge, a Fathead standout, and I'm sorry, I forgot where I was going with that.
Is
but
this
look
a
at that
real
standout.
commercial? This is fucking fantastic.
Need new locks on your doors? You shouldn't. Locks are for people who don't have a custom fathead handy. They deter burglars, cat burglars, burglar cats. The list goes on. Remember, there's no I in home maintenance. And if there is, we can remove it for you. Go to fathead.com today and put together a championship
I'd
defense.
fuck Clay Matthews.
For your
I'd absolutely fuck Clay
Find
Matthews.
thousands of Fathead products. Prices starting at $7.99 at...
That's not the Fatheads commercial I remember, though.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Fathead. That is awesome. Fathead? Fathead.
Yeah!
This is pretty much what I remember.
Fathead.
Yeah!
Fathead? So lovely. That's a fathead. Aw, yeah. That is so lovely. That's a fathead.
That's good. If you are running labs, please take a evasion base helmet into lab with you and get me a exploding arrow has 15% increased attack speed enchantment on a high level 86 evasion base, please.
That is so
There are
lovely.
none currently.
That is so lovely. Love it.
I need a spare so that I can like get T1 life and all that shit, you know, the shit that I want. This is our last commercial. We're on a tangent. This is our last Fathead commercial, I promise.
I can't even
Although I know for a fact Chris Evans has a fat head because his dick pic leaked.
believe that it's me. I love this fathead!
My jaw dropped down.
Yeah,
to
I
the
heard about
floor.
that. I heard about the Nerf gun thing.
Thank you, Mommy, for my fat head.
Thank you, Mommy, for my fat head. You won't be saying that in 20 years when your fucking genetics give out because your parents both had fucking recessive genes on a genetic illness. I don't know why I'm being mean to this child. Let's go to fathead.com. Oops. I can't type. Oh no, I'm dumb. Oh god. Fuck that kid. Fuck them kids. Yo, wait a minute. Custom big heads. Wait. Could I get a custom fat head of this Magic the Gathering card for cheaper than I could get it from the original source? Like, I don't want to fuck over Adam Paquette, but like, if capitalism is gonna let me, I'll fuck over Adam Paquette. I don't give a fuck. Where is your Azaro fathead? Apparently you can make custom fatheads, so like... Low quality image! Alright, well... There's no dark mode on this fucking page. I don't know what to tell you guys. Alright, that's the guy who recorded the Bigfoot orgy. That's a video game on accident. This is Sacksquatch. We're not legally allowed to get rid of Sacksquatch.
Awesome people and part of this beautiful community. We got people here all around the world.
Okay. Now,
I want to show y'all wherever you're from, this type
Peter
of
Kane.
the name of the city where you're at. Where y'all watching.
Now, Peter Kane
I'm going on tour.
is a very special man
Late October.
who I love because, let's see, how far back is this? It can't be that far back. Alright, a Bigfoot the size of Texas. Female Bigfoot, 500 feet tall. I love that mayonnaise. I don't know what this is about, but we're gonna watch that. You can see I'm using dark mode in I'm using dark mode on YouTube, see? Like, it's Peter Kane dog training, but he has a bunch of videos about how, like, he's fucking Bigfoot. First lady of the Bigfoot community is with child. Girl busted hoaxing as Bigfoot. Bigfoot seen by fetching girl. Bigfoot at Grand Canyon. Okay. This. Bigfoot picks up his barn. Bigfoot interrupts Book of the Month. Bigfoot manhandled me. Alright, so this dude is fun. My Windows can have dark mode? How the fuck do I turn on Windows dark mode? Ugh. Settings, personalization. Where do I get person? Oh, turn on. Fuck! Oh, I can't choose dark mode because I need to activate Windows before I can personalize my PC. Sorry, boys, I'm pirating this operating system. I can't do that.
Bigfoot the size of Texas. Just imagine it. We could see it from outer space. It's a great idea.
Just think about it.
Just imagine it. We can see it from space. It's a great idea. What do you mean, Peter?
It's totally feasible.
What do you mean?
It is. A giant Bigfoot like this one here.
Capitalism versus piracy.
It's a Bigfoot,
right here
but
on
it's
the
almost the
stream.
size of Texas.
That is so large.
This is the greatest dog
it takes
trainer
up
to
at
ever
least,
exist, is who this is.
You know, a quarter of a state.
I mean, this is Texas, but it could be any of the large states. Most of the large states nobody's doing anything with.
I have it on Texas right now, but it could be any state. Nothing's going on in
I
Colorado.
gotta pee. I will be right back. I will be back.
But
in like
it could
a
be
minute
any
and a
state,
half.
but it's gigantic. Would use
Don't time me.
excavation equipment. Would have to have like, I don't know, thousands. We want to get it done. 1,000 bulldozers or something working nonstop for 5 years. We could have a pretty sweet Bigfoot. You can see it from space. That's the goal, is to make a Bigfoot that can be seen from space. It'll be simple. We just need some money. Like, that's not half of Texas, but if we want to buy half of a state, we have to have a large piece of property to do this. We're not going to do it with like, oh, I'm going to make it the size of, Rhode Island. What a waste of time. If you're going to make something like this, you make it as big as possible. That's why I think Texas, and there's nothing down there in Texas. There isn't. It's just, what is it? It's tumbleweeds. So we get some bulldozers, go down there, start mapping it out, and just push it into a large, like mounds. It's going to be like, it's long, and it's long. It's real long, but I'm talking about how high it is. Like, and it's, like, say the forehead would probably be like.
All right, boys. Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna microwave this piece of pizza, and I will be right back.
Or something. 1,500. Be 1,500 feet high. Or higher. I'm not sure. I'll have to get my my calculator out to figure that out. But that would be the goal. I need some money to make this thing, though. I need some money, so I'm gonna put a GoFundMe down here below this video, and I think people should give to the GoFundMe. You want to see it, right? Well, you're not going to see it unless you give to the GoFundMe. It's going to cost some money. Millions. I'll put in however much GoFundMe will let me put, and we'll see. I'm thinking I could make it for, I don't know, $50 billion. I mean, it's not gonna just be land. I mean, we're gonna do some things, like the whole face and everything. That could be a little town.
It could also be used for like safety. Think about it. Like if aliens are looking at our planet and they see that from outer space, they see a giant Bigfoot, they might not want to fuck with
The verdict is that you can see
Seriously.
that Bigfoot is visible from
They'd
space.
be like, what the hell is that? That's amazing. It looks like a giant Bigfoot down there. Let's leave the humans alone. There's a lot of reasons
Is this shit
to do
for
this.
real?
A lot.
It's a Bigfoot.
Okay, so I should have made this the bonus. Is that people think Peter Kane is for real? Because I don't know if Peter Kane's for real, but it's a Bigfoot the size of Texas.
It's so big, you can see it from space. This can be built. We can do this.
we will be traveling soon into outer space for vacations and stuff. That's going to happen very soon. So this would be one of those things like, let's go
This
up
is
there
like
and check out the
ultimate master tier
sculpture
shit posting.
from outer space.
I'll show
and then
you.
we'll-
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Back there is where most of the incidences took place. On 2 separate occasions, I had a female Bigfoot grab me. It was 2 different Bigfoots. The first time, she grabbed me. She was carrying me sort of like I'm carrying Marty, but, you know, if his head was turned the opposite way. She's running up hills 40 miles an hour. I swear to God, she's fast as shit. And while she was running, you know, my head is going the
I
other way.
just
and my
noticed
feet
the
are kicking
tinfoil
out
helmet
front.
on the fucking
But
dog.
my head's back this way. I'm trying to get away. I'm like, let me down. You know.
I love this
And
man.
she's running. She's farting. I swear.
She's running. She's
passing
farting.
gas right in my face. It got worse. It got worse. I don't want to go too in depth here, but she got me back to the Sasquatch den and started treating me like a baby. This is true.
I'm glad I'm your favorite gay.
You know how like a kitten will take care of like puppy, or a cat will like find a puppy and nurse the puppy, or vice versa. You have like a golden retriever that finds, you know, some kittens and starts taking care of them. That's what the Bigfoot was doing with me, like I was a baby. This is true.
I haven't seen this before.
The buck Sasquatch came in, and as soon as she saw that her baby, you know, with the baby, and as soon as she saw that the baby was back, she dropped me like a sack of potatoes. She didn't care about me. That was the first incident. The other incident is really difficult to talk about, and that's that I was back there and there was a
He has fucking doll heads on his fence posts. What the fuck?
barreled out of the woods, pulled my pants down, started jerking the ween.
Started jerking the ween?
That's all I want to go in. I don't even want to think about it. It's terrible. But what I wanted to talk about in particular was protective gear, which you can see that I have different types of protection on.
Yeah.
One is for like the hat and Marty's hat. That's for to protect against gamma radiation, and also the gray aliens can read your mind. So this will keep them from reading our minds. That's one. And this is for viral protection. And as you see, I have an air tank on back. And I know you're saying that's not a scuba tank. No, it's not. It's a old, you can see it, it's an old copper fire extinguisher that I retrofitted.
Please, give me a fun fact.
And it can handle about 5 or 10 minutes of air. It'll get you through, you know, an area that has a huge viral load. Now this suit right here, I call this the executive
I don't doubt
protection
that
suit.
for even a moment.
And I
think-
contacted Governor Cuomo, and well, anyway, to make a long
contacted
story short, they don't want me to
Cuomo.
contact them anymore. But anyway, I digress. What I wanted to talk about was
Peter.
that I'm willing
He's
to take
so
one for the
fucking
team.
Funny.
And I'll tell you what I'm talking about is when I'm watching
tell
the
you what I'm
governor talk
talking
about the situation that we're in. They talk about all kinds of new therapies, and one of them is if a person gets the virus and then recovers, they're going to
They don't
extract
want me to
blood or
talk to
something.
Peter. They
You
don't
know,
want me to
it's
talk to
medical
the governor
magic.
anymore.
And then they're going to do some kind of stuff like that, and then they take the blood, and I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but it's important that if they're going to use people that recovered, and you know, extract the plasma and then do their mumbo jumbo, and it's supposed to be helpful. So I'm willing. What I think might be the case is that it might be here because of Bigfoot, not bats. And I'm willing to go back into the woods, and I'm going to go back into the woods. I'm going to find that female Sasquatch and, you know, take one for the team. Now, I'm going to keep wearing this because I don't want her dripping too much of that viral stuff all over me. I don't even want to do this, but I know, since I've already been around her, I know that I can probably fight
He's
it off.
literally saying that Bigfoot caused coronavirus, and he's going to fuck a female Bigfoot so that he can get the antigens to coronavirus to save humanity. Peter Kane is the savior of humanity, and we all owe him a debt of gratitude.
So I'm gonna go sort of get infected by the Bigfoot, come back, be sick for a couple weeks.
Why didn't I
call
put
the mayor's
Bigfoot
office
caused
again
coronavirus on the bingo sheet?
I don't know
I'm
how
so
many times I've called.
short-sighted. I'm so narrow-minded.
I don't know. I'm persistent. I wanted him to see. I made this especially for not the mayor, the governor. I'll call the mayor too, but any executive could use this suit. It's a fantastic suit. It has, like I said, 5 or 10 minutes full of air. And say you're going through the subway or something.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you. That's a fantastic contribution to the cause, Peter. Let's listen to how Bigfoot manhandled him. The governor doesn't want me contacting him anymore. I don't know why.
I am not a robot. No, I'm not. I'm not a robot. For it is me, Peter Kane.
He has a camera person
President
now.
of the Bigfoot community. I'm here.
President of the
help.
Bigfoot community.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk in those woods over yonder, and I'm going to serve myself up to a Sasquatch. There's a female Sasquatch in there. And here's why. Now, it's my belief that the corona came from them. If I go in there and I have my...
Don't look at my POB, it's bad.
Part of my protective suit on, I'll get a viral load. I just won't get a huge load in my face.
Can we hear that again, Peter?
I'll get a viral load. I just won't get a huge load in my face. So I'll have that load, and then
a viral load,
they can take
a
my
huge
blood,
load in his face,
and then they can make, do their medical mumbo jumbo, and use it to.
I just want to say, the only time I've heard viral load, the only time I've ever heard the term viral load, is in the bug chaser community. Talking about tops with big viral loads. And if you don't know what that means, well, that's gay 102, and we don't have to get into that this stream.
Use
no, it was not at my Dr. Lou. I am 100%
so that's what
clean.
I'm going to do right now.
And also, I don't trust medical doctors, so I haven't been to one in
serve myself up to that female Sasquatch. There's a
7
couple of them
years.
back there. One of them had her way with me. She did. She had her way with me. And I'm willing to do this to help mankind.
Exaggerating.
That's the kind of president that I am. I'm here to help.
President that I am.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to help. I'm a little nervous.
Man, if I've got a viral load, my boyfriend's in for a rude awakening.
The last time I saw her, she manhandled me. I'm just going to lie there and take it.
Hey, if I'm Peter
Kane,
Kane,
take whatever she gives out.
That means
I can't think
I have
of any other
178,000
Sasquatch
subscribers
researcher
instead of my only, 123, and I'm totally fine with that. And also, I got something to drink that isn't wine. I got a Vizsla because this wine is fucking disgusting. I wonder if mixing them would make either of them better. Alright. I hope this is better. No, too garbage, not dry. Just garbage. Interesting. That's pretty mild now. If I ever go to the hospital, they're gonna find my Twitch, they're gonna find my YouTube channel, and they're gonna go, "Oh, this guy, he's breaking the conditioning. We gotta get him back under government agent control. We gotta make sure that he thinks that he needs vaccines. Ooh, vaccines." And they'll try to give me a dozen vaccines, and they'll all have government-controlled nanobots, like that episode of Teen Titans where they use don't tell me. Like that episode of Teen Titans where Slade uses nanobots that will destroy the Teen Titans' hearts to convince Robin to be a villain. It'll be just like that scenario. They'll put nanobots in me to try to convince me to lie to you, the audience, about the nature of reality and whether or not you can trust the government. And you don't want that. So I won't be going to the doctor ever. Even though I have this weird thing on my toe, we're not going to worry about it.
That is willing to put their life on the line like I am. There's no one else. This is why I'm president of the Bigfoot community. I not only have Bigfoot body parts, I have a frog man, I have protective gear that no one else has in the world.
Wait. He says he has Bigfoot body parts. That's 2 out of 3 different people claiming to have physical Bigfoot
and I'm
evidence.
willing to go out into the woods there and let that female Sasquatch have her way with me. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going out there and I'm going to do it. Do it again and again and again. Because I know that that's what she wants. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for everyone. For all of mankind. I'm going to do it for you.
He's
for
doing
you.
it
I
for
love
you.
all of you. I'm here for you. This is why everyone should be
Fucking
joining my
furries.
channel. Should join my channel. You want to know about Bigfoot? You want to know about Sasquatch, the Frogman? I'm here for you.
You know what? On a technicality, Peter agreeing to fuck female Sasquatch can be exchanging gifts with Bigfoot. He's gifting her his dick. What could be more benevolent?
This is why I'm going to do this. Do you understand? I'm brave. I'm real brave.
He's so brave.
And I'm going to get that super powerful virus. I'm going to get a load right in my face of virus.
That's gay, bro. Don't get a virus load in your
to
face.
get the huge load in my face. For you. I'm doing this for you, and it's a female Sasquatch, not a male. There's some people saying that it was a male Sasquatch. It wasn't a male. It was a female. I know the difference. It was a female Sasquatch, okay? Female. I swear to God, it was female.
Thank you, Peter.
I'm not gay.
I'm
not gay. She touched my brown eye, though. She touched it. That doesn't mean I'm gay. Just because she touched it a couple times. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I'm going out there in the woods, damn it. Please, pray for me. Pray for me, please. I'm like a smorgasbord to that Sasquatch. I'm the sweetest thing she's ever had. She's gonna want more, trust me.
I
have to keep this on my head, though. I can't get the huge load in my face. That viral load, it's so strong anyway. I can take it, though. I can take the huge viral load. I promise you I'll take it for you all. I will. I'm going to take it all. I don't want to do this. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. Deep breath. Okay. All right. I'm going for it. I'm going to do it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it right now.
Oh my God. Oh. I'm actually fucking dying. Oh my God. Thank you, Peter Kane. Thank you, Peter Kane. Peter, you're just a godsend.
I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm a little nervous. I got to work this out. I'm a little bit nervous. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it, but not right now, guys.
I don't think that I can do it tonight. It was traumatic. I'm still not over it. I want to get over this. I want to do it to help. I want to do this to help, but it's still just real raw. Literally, it's still raw.
Oh my god, his dick is still
I don't
raw
wanna
from
see her
last
again.
time.
I think she has my fucking baby.
Oh
She
my-
has my baby back there. I'm going back there. I'm just not going to do it tonight.
Keep in mind we're watching these in chronological order. So the next one I think is the something about a Bigfoot being pregnant with his baby.
I just got to get mentally prepared for it. It's like I'm going on my first date. That's how I am. I'm fucking nervous about this. I don't want to do it. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm gonna get the corona from her. And then they
It's
can take my
true.
blood and they can use my blood and make whatever they want out of it. But I just can't do it tonight.
Dude, I
can't.
fucking love his fucking light up helmet. It's fantastic.
Can't do it. Damn it.
Get about Oprah and how Oprah had a Book of the Month club, and I thought, hey, I could do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm
boomer
going to
editing of like starting mid sentence, like mid word. You know what I mean?
pick out books. I don't know
I
what
think
her
some
deal
of you
is.
have Boomer
I don't
on
know.
your bingo
She
cards.
says, hey, this is a great book. Or the audience reads along. And then they talk about it, you know, like next week or something. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna recommend 3 books this week, and then you read them, and then maybe we'll do a Zoom, and then won't that be fun?
Peter, did you do a Zoom? Did I miss you doing a Zoom? Oh my God! As far as I'm aware, he hasn't.
Doesn't that
done a
sound like
Zoom.
fun? It sure does.
Fuck.
And the first
I would
book
have
that I'm going to
loved
recommend
to
for
have
this
recorded
week
Peter
is
in Zoom.
Gold Dust. Gold Dust is awesome. This is an awesome book.
What if he was reading the Sasquatch Message to Humanity?
It's it was translated and abridged from the French by E
Oh, I can
period
drop you a name,
L
don't worry.
period
As long as
E
you remember
period
which
B
one you
period.
had. Here you go.
Beautiful. It's illustrated too, as you can
As long
see.
as you remember which bingo card
So
you were
isn't
on
this
and
going to
you
be
just
fun to
cross off
read?
the things
You
already
better put your
have.
glasses
I
on
can even
because
put mine on screen
it's a
for
small
little
book.
bit, like here, right here. How's that?
My
No,
Lord,
right
exclaimed
here.
once a devoted soul,
You can
give
just
me every
cross off
day
the
a
same
little work
things.
to occupy my mind. Oh, won't this be glorious? Searching the beds of dried up rivers for gold dust. You're going to enjoy the crap out of this. Now, the other book that I recommend everybody read,
You got it, buddy.
and that we're going to have a good time. This is going to be fun. I'm recommending
The bingo
stuff that's
is
going
the
to be
whole
interesting
point.
to read and fun. That's what it's about. It's about fun. The Last Days of Pompeii. This is a nail biter. It is. It is a nail biter. You're going to love it. You are going to love this. Now, Last Days of Pompeii by the Right Honorable
Okay.
Lord Linton.
After this
Good old Lord
video,
Linton.
we're gonna do Bigfoot attacks an
1902.
innocent family.
It's got some illustrations in it, I
That
think.
should be interesting, and then we'll come back to.
Well,
Peter
it
Pan.
has
I just
this.
don't want
It
to
has that
watch.
part.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't want to watch like 17 Peter Kane videos in a row. So we're gonna do Bigfoot attacks an innocent family in
That's
between those.
illustrated. There's some pictures. Oh, hang on. I think I saw some more pictures. Let's see. No pictures. But this is something you're really going to enjoy. Wait till you find out what happens at the end. I had no idea. The guests applauded loudly. When the poet is your host, his verse is sure to charm. Thoroughly Greek, said Lepidus. The wildness, the force, the energy of the tongue. It is impossible. It is true that for Epictetus,
There is no retreat. He has taken the vows of celibacy.
I just had to eat
And now, then,
that bingo.
I will gather all the
no.
flowers.
I just had to eat those Cheez-Its.
Silently, Nadia took from the hand of Glycicus the costly and the jeweled vase in which the flowers. Lastly, she received his parting admiration. She paused for a moment
My ancestors, sir,
when his
my
voice ceased.
ancestors are smiling
She did not
at me,
trust
Imperial.
herself to reply.
And yours say the same.
She sought his hand. She raised it to her lips, dropped her veil over. She paused again. She reached the threshold.
I think
wow,
a
that
lot
was
of your
sounding a lot like
ancestors would be
sex.
amazed at
They're
the
gonna have
fact
sex.
that
They have
canned
sex in the
food
last days of Pompeii.
exists.
That's what it's all about.
All right, where's Bigfoot?
Mating. Come on. Do that.
Bigfoot's not even in this video, Peter. That was clickbait. You just clickbaited me and 5 other people. I hope you fucking know. Peter, you just clickbaited me and 5 other people. How dare you?
It happened about.
No. We're doing. Wait, no. Wait. Sorry, I'm boomering.
This video was made possible by Wix. If you are ready to create a
I did
website,
get you
head over to
baited.
wix.com/go/infographics to try out one of their premium plans. Was on a mountain climbing expedition with 20 other people
Fuck
when
your
he mysteriously disappeared. A search of the area by volunteers
Only
would
my
later discover
advertisements
Carter's
matter.
out-of-control
Watch my
ski
ads,
tracks,
boys.
which
Don't
seemed to
watch
suggest the
anyone
missing
else's.
man had been frantically
money off
careening down
those.
steep embankments
If you
and
can't
hurtling
tell by my
across
stance on
crevasses
them.
as if fleeing for his life from something in the wilderness. Welcome to a special episode of the Infographic Show's greatest mysteries, most terrifying Bigfoot encounters. Bigfoot, the abominable snowman, Yowie. From America to Tibet and even Australia, no matter where you go in the world, you're sure to find someone who has seen and believes in large, hairy, man-like creatures that live
How's
in
that?
the
Is
deepest
that a little
wildernesses.
bit better?
Often described as intelligent, powerful,
Or maybe like that? Is that okay? Or maybe
Bigfoot
right
sightings
here
are
is fine.
typically brief and end with the creature lurking away back into the wilderness.
I'm not
but also
debating you. I'm the
described
one
as
who
standing
got
well over 8 feet tall
debated.
and able to pick up boulders with ease. What happens when Bigfoot isn't so shy about
Alright,
being
great. As long as
accidentally
the sound
discovered by
quality's
human
good.
eyewitnesses? Today we'll find out
As long as
we look
that's
into
fine.
the top 3 most terrifying Bigfoot encounters ever reported. At number 3 is the Jim Carter disappearance in Ape Canyon, Washington. Jim Carter's disappearance in the winter of 1950 sparked national interest.
We're gonna watch an Ohoho Josama video after this, just
and on this
because I
trip
want to.
had just climbed to the top of Mount St. Helens with his 20-man group. As the group descended, Carter told the other climbers that he would ski around to the left of their descent path and take a picture of the group as they made their way down to the timberline below. Carter never returned from that detour, and a search of the area discovered a discarded film box where it's assumed Carter took his photo. Next to the film box were Carter's ski tracks, described by the expert skiers of his group as a wild, death-defying dash, and that Carter was taking chances that no skier of his caliber would take unless something was terribly wrong or he was being pursued. Carter's tracks showed that he had, in desperation, jumped over several large crevasses, and when the tracks led to the steep sides of Ape Canyon, the searchers were amazed to see that Carter had been in such a hurry that he had descended directly down the steep sides of the canyon walls. Yet a 75-person search party combing the area for 5 days never discovered his body nor a trace of equipment.
You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like missing 411. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but missing 411 is when people disappear in national parks and their bodies aren't where they should be and all manner of various things. Like, we will... Most natural features are in national parks. We can go back a little bit.
from that detour, and is near and Bigfoot encounters with ease. And generally shy and disinterested in humans, Bigfoot sightings are typically brief and end with the creature lurking away back into the wilderness. But also described as standing Bigfoot is find out. As we number 3 is the Jim Carter disappearance in Ape
Canyon, Washington. Let's find out. Ape Canyon. This is on the Wikipedia page, the alleged Bigfoot attack. That's fantastic. This Wikipedia entry is the only fucking thing I'm like 90% sure that Mount St. Helens is part of the national parks. Ugh. Wow, no. In a no. No, you can't do this to me. It's not missing 411.
Washington. Jim Carter's
whatever, we're counting it
in the winter
anyways
of
because
1950
I make
sparked
the
national
rules
interest.
here.
A very
You
experienced
fools!
mountaineer
Cross
and
off
skier
missing
both,
411
Carter
on
had
your
scaled the
bingo
peaks of the mountain,
cards.
and on this trip had just climbed to the top of Mount St. Helens with his 20-man group. As the group descended, Carter told the other climbers that he would ski around to the left of their descent path
I did
and
drink
take a
about
picture
it.
of the group as they made their way down to the timberline below. Carter never returned from that detour.
I'll
and a
drink
search
about
of
it
the
again
area
because you
discovered
said
a
so.
discarded film box where it's assumed Carter took his photo. Next to the film box were Carter's ski tracks, described
Pinky
by
out
the
because I'm a
expert skiers
fancy
of his
bitch.
group as a wild, death-defying dash. And
It
that
took
Carter
you
was
this long
taking
to do the
chances
lab?
that no skier of his caliber would take
Holy
unless
shit.
something was terribly
Did you
wrong
get an
or he
explosive
was
arrow
being
enchant?
pursued. Carter's tracks showed that he had, in desperation, jumped over several large crevasses, and when the tracks led to the steep sides of Ape Canyon, the searchers were amazed to see that Carter had been in such a hurry that he had descended directly down the steep sides of the canyon walls. Yet a 75-person
That's
search
fair.
party combing the area for
I can't
5
blame
days
you for
never
being
discovered
slow in
his
lab
body,
when
nor
you're
a trace
also
of
watching
equipment.
stream.
But what did Jim Carter's disappearance have to do with Bigfoot? In the 20 years prior to the Carter disappearance, 25 different groups reported attacks by hostile, ape-like creatures in the area, including a troop of
Oh,
Boy
that's
Scouts who,
interesting.
after being chased by a large ape-like
It's
creature,
true, I
were
am
hysterical
glad that
with
you're
fear.
here
Locals
with
remain
my ugly
convinced that
mug.
Jim Carter had been attacked and pursued by a
That's
tribe
not true.
of
I'm
Bigfoot,
odd as
long
fuck.
known to inhabit the area and who were extremely aggressive against interloping humans. Perhaps they were so convinced because the name Ape Canyon came directly from our next terrifying encounter occurring just 26 years prior to Carter's disappearance.
I wonder.
At number 2 is the Fred Beck and Roy Smith night siege of Ape Canyon in 1924. Prospecting for gold and looking to strike a claim, prospectors Fred Beck, Roy Smith, and 3 friends were working off a branch of the Lewis River when they discovered a set of massive, human-like footprints embedded deep in the earth. Shortly after their discovery, the men began to see a huge, hulking, gorilla-like creature through the trees on at least 4 separate occasions. Spooked by the beast that seemed to be stalking the group's every move, one of the prospectors took a shot at it to try and scare it off, but it seemed to only embolden the creature. A few days later, on the morning of July 10th, Beck spotted
8 hours ago, Bigfoot case files uploaded bizarre Bigfoot behavior.
Due to a terrible misunderstanding and to avoid a copyright infringement strike, I had to remake the following video with a different background.
Before we find out what she's up to. Says the straight man. None of these things are Ashtar. If Ashtar shows up, we all have to take 2 shots. What does a fighting game have to do with this? Oh, Street Fighter says an character. Where? Where is Ashtar? No. No, Ishtar is not the same as Ashtar. Ishtar is a Mesopotamian goddess. Ashtar is the commander of the local fleet for... Okay, this one? Or up here? This one. Ishtar and Ashtar are not the same person. Look, watch. Ishtar. Inanna in Sumerian is a primary Mesopotamian goddess closely associated with love and war. Ashtar it's our boy. Here he is. He's our boy. There's our picture. Fate has nothing to do with Ashtar. But now that Ashtar has shown up on stream, we'll put Ashtar on. There he is. Hi, Ashtar. We love you. Let's put him right there. He's helping.
I wanted to
no!
This video and others
that's
because
cheating. If I put Ashtar on the stream, that's cheating.
Thanks for understanding.
I'll still drink for Ashtar, but you don't get the bonus drinks. Whoa, look at all those Bigfoots with glowing eyes.
I these similar reports of male hair-covered bipeds carrying rabbits. The first account told to me by the late
So all I
Renee
have to
Hinman
do on
about a
stream to
dead
get you to
rabbit
drink
described
is
as
show
dangling by the hind
Ashtar.
legs as
So
the
I
Bigfoot
should start
walked through a
every
small
stream
clearing
by
near
just like
Jeune Landing,
Ashtar,
Fort Alice,
Ashtar,
Vancouver
Ashtar,
Island,
Ashtar.
BC. In the other report, the rabbit was apparently
Got
still
it.
alive, kicking
Understood.
and squealing in the hands of a Bigfoot who was carrying it by the scruff of the neck. The incident evidently occurred near Fort Totten, Benson County, North Dakota. Interesting enough, Fort Totten is very close to a place known as Devil's Lake.
I'll make sure to do
the last
that.
rabbit case file was from a New Mexico resident. Traveling down Bitter Creek Road near the little town of Red River, a woman wrote in great fear of being ridiculed that she observed a Sasquatch with shaggy gray hair crossing the road in front of her place. She previously wrote to me through the website about finding 16-inch tracks several months earlier around her hacienda's garden. The dead rabbit was strategically placed in the walkway up to her front porch. Its neck snapped and nearly twisted off. The woman wanted to know if I thought the maker of the 16-inch flat-footed tracks might have left the dead rabbit. If so, what did it mean? What would you have told the woman?
I don't know.
Sasquatch throws pine boughs.
It's just a dead
Summarizing
rabbit.
The following account related to me by 2 men fishing the power.
Ugh! Bigfoot throws pine boughs is close enough for me to Bigfoot throws rocks. Wait. No! Boys, I've accidentally given us bingo and I don't want it. It's fine. It's fine. Bigfoot gets bingo. God fucking damn it. This isn't what I wanted. I didn't want bingo. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys choose. Do I drink Blackheart Spiced Rum or Captain Morgan Lime Bite? You guys get to choose. It's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Jeopardy. Boom, doom, 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 doom. No. I don't have any Bacardi. Lime Bite. Got it. I'm gonna go grab a orange soda before I do my shot, because I also need a shot glass. I'll be right back. Fave gay. Well, I'm glad I'm your favorite gay. I'm also glad that you and I did the reptilian alien cocksucking math together last stream, which we probably will never do again on stream, just so you're aware. Okay. So, just so you guys are aware, I own this set of like really cute shot glasses. They're like a shot and a half, but they're really cute. And they each have Germany in a different season on them. There's 4 of them, and each one has a different season on it. And they're each like a different German scene. They're so cute. I think this one is supposed to be spring. I clipped most of the stream from last stream and put it in my videos. So please feel free to share that around. I think this one is supposed to be spring. But I bought these for my fucking ex-fiance. And then he didn't want them. So I was like, what the fuck do you mean you don't want 4 matching shot glasses that are styled after German Steins that have different fucking seasons on them, you little fucking piece of shit. And then I broke up with him. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so fucking full. I didn't break up with him because of that. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. But still, the shot glasses were a contributing factor. I'll have you know. There's probably like 4 or 5 shots left in there. I'm not finishing that fucking bottle tonight. Alright. Where's Sasquatch? I need him if I'm gonna take this shot. No, not my Steam. Don't dox my fucking Steam library. Jesus Christ. I'm so bad at streaming, boys. I dox literally everything. Please never turn against me. Because you'll be able to find out where I... Damn, you fucked your ex-wife? I couldn't fuck my ex-fiance. He's disappeared because if I ever find out his address, I'll sue him for $10,000 he owes me in back rent. Alright, what, let's see this one. Alright, boys. To our spirit brother Bigfoot and meditating in the forest to spiritually connect to our brother species and to not getting raped by gigantic fucking Bigfoot dick Those are all the things we're doing this shot to. Cheers. So, the reason he owes me 10 grand is because we lived together for a year and a half, and he told me he was going to pay half rent, but he never did. Dude, frat boys are hot. Do beer chugs. Frat boys are the shit. Alright, we're gonna put Sasquatch way down.
Baby,
First lady of the Bigfoot community is with child. Female Bigfoot update. Or
friend, I worked with
chicks that love mayonnaise. Please choose a video. Basically, I found an apartment for $750 a month, and he found an apartment for $1,500 a month, and said he would pay half the rent so that we could live together. And I said, okay, baby. And that was a bad decision. I should have just lived in that basement that those fucking hunky frat boys lived in before I moved in. I should have tried to live in... Alright, chicks that love mayo, let's go.
Some years ago at the Cowgirl Hall of Fame, he was on a TV show.
I should have tried to
about cooking, like it
like
was some kind of contest.
not
Like he's a chef.
move in with
and he was
him, but
his
it's
name's
too
Sandy
late for
Davis,
that.
and Sandy had baked homemade bread. He had tomatoes out of the garden, so he made a sandwich. He said, "I've been waiting for this all year." And the other thing, the 3 o'clock besides his homemade bread and the tomato sandwich.
Oh, I was on the wrong video. I'm like, why is my one screen frozen?
It's Duke's mayonnaise, and I'm like, Duke's mayonnaise. I just learned about Duke's mayonnaise recently, and that's through my friend Jinian. And Jinian, it's like everything. First of all, if Jinian talks about what she's making,
what does that
like
mean?
all of the things she could put in a book, and it could be like the stoner cookbook. That's the way it sounds. I'm not saying she's a stoner. I'm saying the food that she concocts is like stoner food, and a lot of it, like if it's like a main course,
okay,
she's putting mayonnaise in it, like everything, like spinach, and then a dollop of mayonnaise, and then I just put it in the microwave real fast.
I just eat spinach and mayonnaise together. I just take spinach and I put some mayonnaise on it and then I eat it. What the fuck are you? What do you mean? God, that's fucking cursed. That's cursed, and it's disgusting.
Just between me and you, her concoctions sound a little gross, and some of it has to do with mayonnaise. But if you want to hang out with a chick, you want to hang out with one that's really into mayonnaise. It's the truth. What
are you talking about, Peter?
That's a fact. And evidently, if you should hang out with a chick that likes Duke's mayonnaise because it's the best. Now, I haven't tried Duke's mayonnaise. I'm going to tell you flat out. I have mayonnaise in there. I'll put it on a sandwich, but I'm not like Jinian. Jinian's like,
no,
yeah, I got
it's
this
not
like,
a salad if you
and
just
then I
put mayonnaise on
rice,
spinach.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, she literally puts mayonnaise. It sounds like on everything. Some of her concoctions aren't that crazy, but they could go in her stoner cookbook that she could write. Like white rice with butter. I said, what else? No, it's just that. She loves butter too. She really likes butter, but I like butter too. But mayonnaise sounds like everything. Really into mayonnaise, or she says like, yeah, I sucked my thumb until I was 16. That's the one you want to hang out with. Either she loves mayonnaise or she sucked her thumb. If you got a thumb sucker that loves mayonnaise, bingo. That's who you
What
hang
do you
out.
mean, bingo? What the fuck do you mean, Peter? What do you fucking mean?
With. Now, I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise, and I know it sounds
We're
like...
only 3 minutes into a 14-minute video. Everything in this video is fucking
he's
cursed.
got a problem with mayonnaise. It's not that I have a problem with mayonnaise, because I don't.
It's not that I have a
I
problem
don't.
with
I have
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise in there. I'm not a big mayonnaise fan. That might be a little bit from my dad, because I never saw my dad put mayonnaise on anything except
thumb sucker that
swordfish
loves
steaks,
mayo, the perfect
and then on the
woman.
grill. That's the only time I really saw him use mayonnaise. And so that I'm clear about what we're talking about.
I get the implication.
I never
but
saw my dad
why,
drink
Peter?
a soda with a straw. See what I'm saying? If you go on a date with a chick and she's like, oh God, I can't drink this without a straw. Yeah, and I bet you like mayonnaise too. That's the one.
Peter, what are you talking about? If you go on a date with a woman and she gets a soda and she says she can't drink it without a straw, are there some like weird fucking straight guy like dating tells that I'm just not aware of? Like, I'm so worked up about this. I need to stop. Keep
you
talking,
want to hang
Peter.
out with. Okay?
That's the one you want to hang out with.
Mayonnaise
Mayonnaise
is a good sign. Thumb sucking, good sign. All those things mean you might get along real good. Now, Jinian I have known for years, but I just found out about this mayonnaise thing recently. I've known her when I was a little, not a little kid, but I was probably 16, something like that. It's about 16. And we were friends. We were friends. We were friendly.
Crying.
But I didn't know about that mayonnaise thing, that she was really into mayonnaise until much later. I better stop talking. She's into mayonnaise. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's a good thing. My father wasn't into
cover your
mayonnaise.
dick in
My
mayonnaise,
brother,
boys. That's how you
one
get the
that's gay,
girls. What do you mean?
into
It's hard to
mayonnaise,
date
and the reason
women.
why I know
Just
this
cover
is because
your
he told me
fucking
one time
dick
he
in
was somewhere
mayonnaise, and the
that-
women will fucking flock
he
to you
was
like
somewhere
flies
where it
on
was
honey.
sort of like there was no place to get any food, and there was like a convenience store closed. So he said he went down and got a loaf of bread and mayonnaise. And I said, why did you do that? He goes, it's good, like a mayonnaise sandwich. I'm like, okay. I trust you, but I'm not. I might do a barbecue.
This man
sauce
is the most
sandwich. I could do
powerful
that. I'll drink
shit
Worcestershire
poster
out
I
of the
have
bottle.
ever encountered
But
in my
mayonnaise,
life.
man, I don't
and
know.
I
Do
love him for
do I
it.
sound homophobic or something because of this?
I'm
It's my
sorry.
father's influence. I never saw him eat mayonnaise.
What do you sound homophobic
I'm
about?
like, okay. I trust you, but I'm not. I might do a barbecue sauce sandwich. I could do that. I'll drink Worcestershire out of the bottle. But mayonnaise, man, I don't know. Do it.
Oh, 68,582 views. Sorry, I know Ashtar's in the way, but we can't move Ashtar. Not enough views, honestly, is the real answer to that problem, that question. Not enough views.
I drink Worcestershire. I might do a barbecue sauce sandwich. I could do that.
I would eat a barbecue sauce sandwich because I fucking love barbecue sauce.
I'll drink Worcestershire out of the bottle.
Don't fucking do that. That's disgusting, Peter.
But mayonnaise, man, I don't know. Do I sound homophobic or something because of this? It's my father's influence. I never saw him eat mayonnaise. That's a.
I wouldn't eat mayonnaise. I wouldn't eat mayonnaise, and that's homophobic. I need to reevaluate my life and my sexuality because I fucking hate mayonnaise.
Chick condiment
I
is
do
what
love
I'm saying. I know how this
Worcestershire.
sounds, but I will.
Worcestershire.
I have that condiment, but I think that if I was going to make a sandwich like my brother, I would do a barbecue sandwich, A1 sauce on a cracker, something like that. It's a little dating advice. I'm here to help you.
A little dating advice,
Speaking of
boys.
dating advice, some friends, some female friends of mine, they would give me dating advice like my. I'm not going to talk about this in this video except to say this, that my mother gave me the advice of stay away from young beautiful women, Peter. They'll only cause you problems. Oh, okay, Mom. I'll do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. That was the worst advice I've ever heard. What did she think? That like, oh, I'm looking for that personality, which you should always be looking for that. But you're not gonna be hanging with somebody that's old, fat, and ugly, would you? Mom, up there in heaven, is that what you wanted me to do? My friends that are female give similar advice. They do. If you tell them, that would go for my 3 sort of female friends that I communicate with on the phone. That would be.
All right, next video, middle
Where'd
of
the
our.
vampire go? This is what it's like around here all the time. Living with. See? She can't stand the light.
See? There's nothing there.
But I mean, it's just like I'll just be walking around and all of a sudden, tell them.
I wouldn't know.
But she can smell it, and
That
don't you
was
think
creepy.
that if you did drink it, it'd just be absolutely delicious, right?
You don't want me to get cranky, do you? I don't know why you're asking me this stuff, Peter.
All
You want me
right.
to get cranky?
She's cranky a lot. Do you know what I'm saying, guys?
She's cranky.
Cranky? Oh, I almost said something real fucked up. I won't. No, baby, I don't want you real cranky.
Good, let's just eat some ham.
What is this
Okay, we don't need to
video?
talk about
Oh,
this.
God,
Okay,
she's.
I'm going inside now.
Oh, she's pissed off at me. God damn it! Now I gotta go in there and like do something. I'm a simp. I'm king of the simps.
I'm a
Hang on, baby, I'm
simp.
coming. Wait for me. Oh, she's
When was
really
this video
fucking
from?
pissed.
This
What do
video
I
was only
do?
10 days ago. The
I don't know.
meme
Oh
was
man, I
already
heard her slam a
already
door.
cemented.
I don't even want to go in there now. Do you know what it?
I'm a simp.
Uh-oh, I better get in there. She's afraid of dogs. She was right.
Oh crap. I'm looking out the window and I see a Bigfoot. Do you see that thing? I'll go outside.
I see Bigfoot. Do you see that thing? I don't see fucking Bigfoot. Where?
Going outside right now.
I was looking out the window because one of the dogs was going ape shit.
Okay, for the loot, I need you to do me a favor. The Funny Junk mods have said that I'm not allowed to self-promote.
Close
So
to Mount Rushmore.
I need you to promote me. Where's my Sasquatch stream?
I didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice. Where's the video we were just watching? Where did it go?
Not like you would think, like a goose migrates. Not like that. They'll go south 500 miles, something like that. So it's real sort of strange that all of a sudden.
Wait a minute.
There's a lot of Bigfoot up here, like way more
I didn't
than
mean
usual.
to open your path of
It's like a
exile.
sighting, like 2 times a night, 5 times during the day. It doesn't make any sense. Now,
okay, I have to
this
stop
is Coon
drinking
Hollow, right
booze and
up
start
here. It
drinking
starts right
water.
around here, and you know, there's people that have stories about the Bigfoot breaking into
Alright, I'm gonna go pee.
garages.
I'm gonna grab water.
One
I'll be
dude
back.
said that like it picked up like the corner of his house, and, like slammed it down, and knocked down a tree over here. That's fairly common. There's still a tree like laying there. Okay, here we go. This doesn't look like a Bigfoot. It's too short. It's too short. Something's wrong. What the hell? I see the person taking it's a costume. They're taking it off and setting it down. Oh, I know that person. I know this person. She just took off up this hill. Oh, look at her go. She's like a gazelle. Wow, she is fast. That is freaking amazing. I'm gonna pull around. We're gonna grab this costume, and I'll take it to the police department because this isn't right. Now she took off up this hill. I swear to God, I've never seen anybody run so fast in my entire life. She must be an Olympic athlete or something. She jumped over that log, and I swear to God, she must have moved 2,000 feet in 3-4 seconds, something like that. She jumped over every log. That was amazing. I have her. We have the costume here. I'm going to the police. I am definitely going to the police. This is just wrong. It's wrong. It's making matters worse. It is. For me personally, I'm doing research. So when I'm hearing that there's, Bigfoot out here, I'm going to come out and look, and to find that it's actually somebody. You know who it was? The chick with the cherry bomb. She took it off, and she's running up the hill. I know that cherry bomb. I saw that. That chick 1G. That was her. It was 1G. She had this thing on. I'm pissed. I don't know. I thought she was okay, but evidently she's not because she's messing with science. She's messing with science. This really makes me mad. I'm gonna call the police right now, see if they'll come and do a police report here. Okay, they said that they wouldn't do a police report on this, and they said that I should gather the evidence and bring it down to the station.
No, this wine is fucking gross.
Real. Come on, this looks like Joey Ramone or something. You gotta give her credit though. She made this. It's not bad, but it's not good either. It's disgraceful, is what it is. It is. It's absolutely disgraceful. It is. It's a slap in the face to everybody that knows that Bigfoot exists. You know, right when I walked over here too, I could tell. The smell isn't correct for a Sasquatch. Anybody that I woke up at about 3 a.m. last night. I heard a bunch of sirens and cars speeding by. I turned on my police scanner, and I'm listening to what happened down here at Coon Hollow. There was a car accident, and evidently a Bigfoot had crossed the road and hit a car and just demolished it. Like it's a big animal, so if it hits your car, it's like running into a tree essentially. So evidently they took the person to the hospital. The car got towed. I'm listening to all this on the police scanner. I wanted to run down here, but I wanted to also sleep. So I listened to it, and then the commotion stopped. And I'm like, as soon as I get up, I'm gonna go down here and see if I see any remnants. Let me ask her. Let me ask the chick with the cherry bomb. Hi, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Can I ask you a question? I'm all right. I just got a question to ask you about Bigfoot. Have you seen any lately?
Yeah, I did.
That like daughter
Bigfoot
or granddaughter
hit a car, and there was an accident up some.
Look at his fucking car door. It's missing. His car door is fucking gone.
Somewhere around here, you know there's Bigfoot in this area, right?
Coon Hollow.
Yeah, exactly. Have you seen any? You
Yeah.
did? When was the last time you saw one?
About 6 minutes ago.
My name's Peter, by the way. I'm a Bigfoot community president. I'm out here doing research. I'm collecting DNA samples if I can find them. We want to, map out the genome of the Bigfoot. So that's why I'm here. Can you describe the Bigfoot to me, like its size, its weight?
Is it what? That's me. You just linked me my own channel. Don't do that.
Did you notice any odoriferous qualities to the Bigfoot? Like what it looked like, how tall it was? How tall was he? Do you have any idea how much it would weigh?
Oh, it looks like it could have probably tossed me like across the river. How much do you think that would weigh?
That'd be a big animal, a real big animal.
I was looking at it like that thing could throw me up into the tree canopies. Like get me stuck up there.
That would worry anyone. That would be worry anyone. So you're still on the road? Did you call to have somebody pick you up or anything?
Do I look 5G to you? I'm more like 1G.
I don't even know what that means, but
yes, that is my
I think I understand what you're saying.
I don't know if the skunk-like odor was maybe a byproduct of some skunk nest that the Bigfoot might have ran into.
Well, this skunk could also be like somebody ran over a skunk on the road. That's very possible.
Do I look 5G?
I have heard that.
Do I look
But
like
the
I'm a
smell
large
is
tower
almost
causing
identical.
coronavirus?
I would say if you somehow figured out a way to capture it, it might fit in this car, but its head would have to lie in this nice area up here. Is this leather?
No.
This is so fake, it hurts.
Galileo. They did. They laughed at Galileo. They did.
They laughed at Galileo.
Einstein's teachers thought he was a moron. This is true. And you all laughed at me 2 months ago when I started making my executive security gear. You laughed. Protective gear, which you can see that I have different types of protection on. One is for like the hat and Marty's hat. That's to protect against gamma radiation. You laughed. But there's been all this time, and I'm prepared. And many people are using my designs now. They work great. They're effective. I'll be using this design to go out there in the woods. But I've changed.
I did laugh. I laughed at him.
My approach. I am no longer gonna give it up to the Bigfoot. There's no fucking way.
He's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
fight.
let Bigfoot fuck him anymore.
I am. I'm gonna fight with everything that I have. And if she wants it, she's gonna have to beat me. She'll have to beat me. I'm not giving up. And neither should you. And everybody should be wearing their protective gear. Yeah, they laughed. You laughed. Go look. 2 months ago, I put out this video. I wish that I still could have a gun. That would be helpful. A couple weeks later, I put out this video. Also, the gray aliens can read your mind, so this will keep them from reading our mind. Not laughing now, are you? No. It's a good thing you're not. I'm not gonna give it to the Sasquatch. If the Sasquatch wants it, she's gonna have to take it. She's gonna have to take it, and I'm gonna fight with everything that I have. And if I can, I'll bring the DNA back. I will bring it back. I'll bring the whole damn female Sasquatch back for you, all of mankind. All of mankind. I'm doing this for you. I love you all. I love you all.
He does
everyone.
It for you.
That's why everyone should join my channel. You should join my channel. You're gonna be
I'm
in
already
on all the
subscribed,
important
Peter. I'm not
information
gonna pay
and
you
everything that
$5 a
happens
month.
before it happens. 2 months.
But y'all should pay me $250 a month. No, I'm not actually.
Months
asking
ago,
for
2 months
subscribers.
ago, I knew everything that's happening was gonna happen. I said it in my videos. You weren't listening. You weren't listening.
I said it in my videos.
You should
weren't
join my
listening.
channel. You should definitely join my channel. If you don't join my channel, you're an idiot. You would have to be an idiot not to join my channel.
I also barely post content on Funny Junk, but the don't be an idiot. No, but I posted something recently. I've been posting every time I'm about to stream, and I just keep getting flagged because borderline nudes. I don't know why. I'm not even posting borderline nudes. Wait, where am I? Oh, this is why I posted this. I can't help it if I want to post buff men versus weak men. And dudes with their hands down other dudes' pants. It's not my fault. Cans equals bands. Yeah. What are we watching? What is this? Why does Peter Kane's Bigfoot update suddenly have UFO footage? Cease. Let's see. We need missing link, Bigfoot's an alien, or missing link energy mode, alien abduction. Let's see. We need bullets pass through Bigfoot and Bigfoot can shapeshift. Yeah, no, you're gonna be sacrificed like Jesus. That's why, is the thing. Or we need these three. Let's see. What does BitChute have for us? Hillary Clinton. She goes on every bingo card. No! We're not doing you again! No! We're not! We're not! We already did that, guy. We're not. My name is Christian Weston Chandler. A Buddhist monk says Bigfoot is real.
It's the last day of August 2019. It's time for the viewers to settle in for another Monk Talk. My guest is again.
God, having wrinkles on your neck means...
Yeah, hail Brian.
So, see, these neck wrinkles, they mean that he's actually a reptilian alien shapeshifter who's just reverting his neck.
Thank you. Hail Venerable Panabasa.
Did he just do a Hitler salute off screen?
My guest is again Venerable Panabasa. Welcome back to the show, Venerable Panabasa.
Yeah, hail Brian.
Thank you. Hail.
He literally just did a Hitler salute off screen. Are you fucking joking? BitChute, can you please? Holy shit. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's all coming together. Bam! Hitler. There he is. I fucking knew it.
Venerable Panabasa. I like to ask woo-woo subjects all the time. I want to ask you about a Buddhist view on Bigfoot. Did the Buddha talk about such a thing? Does such a thing exist in the world?
Well, I don't think the Buddhist texts specifically mention anything necessarily being a Bigfoot, although it is interesting that all over the world you've got different cultures having
like
their
I
own
know we're
version
on
of Bigfoot.
BitChute, but for once,
You know,
can
it's
we
like,
get a video
in
that
North
isn't
America,
by a
you've got Bigfoot and
neo-Nazi?
Sasquatch, and,
I know that's
Tibet,
asking
you've
a
got
lot
the
of the
Yeti.
platform.
And then I'm not sure.
Like
you know,
one
about
or
other
two
countries
times,
other
can we
than
have
Burma. I've lived in Burma for
non-neo-Nazi
more than 20
videos?
years. I know that Burma also has their own version of Bigfoot.
Oh
Do they
no, I
really?
have hiccups.
In
No,
Yeah.
no, that's
country
worse
like
than
that?
being a
They call it
neo-Nazi.
Siye. And
Yay sounds a bit
Oh
like Yeti.
god,
yeah, I don't know if there's
Yaka.
the
any
hiccups.
relation, but
They're killing me.
it fits the description. You know, it's big and it's hairy and it lives in the forest and it smells bad and it's scary. You know, it can cause trouble for people, and you know, a lot of Burmese people
what did
just
he
believe
say?
it with.
Let's listen.
It's the last day of August 2019. It's time for the viewers to settle in for another Monk Talk. My guest is again Venerable Panabasa. Welcome back to the show, Venerable Panabasa.
Yeah, hail Brian.
Thank you. Hail Venerable Panabasa.
So the monk said, "Hail Brian," and he said, "Hail Venerable Pranabasa," which I think is this guy's
Yes,
name.
I like to ask woo-woo subjects all the time. I want to ask you about a Buddhist view on Bigfoot. Did the Buddha talk about such a thing? Does such a thing exist in the world?
Well, I don't think the Buddhist texts specifically mention anything necessarily being a Bigfoot, although it is interesting that all over the world you've got different cultures
Interesting.
having their own version of Bigfoot. You know, it's like in the North America you've got Bigfoot and Sasquatch, and like Tibet you've got the Yeti.
I don't think you should
And
be
then,
using
I'm
the
not
term
sure,
hail at all, especially if
about
you're doing
other
this
countries other
salute.
than Burma. I've lived in Burma for more than 20 years. I know that Burma also has their own version of
I just
Bigfoot.
don't think you should do
they
those
really?
things in concert.
Yeah,
Tropical country like that?
Regardless
They call
of the
it the Yay.
context.
And
The Yay sounds a bit
You
like
know,
Yeti.
forgive me for being
Yeah,
a
I don't know if
PC
there's any
libcuck,
relation,
but I don't think you should do the Hitler salute and
fits the
say hail
description, you know,
anything
it's big
in,
and it's hairy and it
such
lives in the forest and it smells bad,
in any context.
and it's scary. You know, it can
Sorry.
cause trouble for people, and you know, a lot of Burmese people, they just believe it without question. A lot
But
of
have Burmese claimed that they've seen it in Burma?
I don't know if I've ever talked with anyone who claimed to have seen one.
I've never met anyone like that, but here, you know, in British Columbia, Canada, they're even just like 70 miles outside of the city in Chilliwack, people have seen Bigfoot. They've claimed to have seen Bigfoot.
Yeah, where I grew up, like Aberdeen, Washington, my father knew a guy who said that he saw
Wow.
a Sasquatch.
So maybe
that
some
apparently
Burmese
had
have
been hit
seen
by
it.
a car. He said it was wounded and was trying to cross the road and was like limping and dragging one leg.
Wow, could be.
Yeah, who knows?
So the Burmese maybe have actually seen them too then.
Well, they believe that they exist. Whether they've seen them or not, I can't say for sure.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they believe that they exist, and you know, they have a description of what they're supposed to look like and all that, and it's pretty much the same as a Sasquatch in North America. You know, big, dark, hairy, lives in forests, smells bad. You know, it's pretty
Here, I'll
much
put
the
myself
standard
in
description
between
of a Sasquatch. But the Burmese, they don't
There we go.
agree on what
That's
it's
good.
supposed to be. Like most people in the West think that a Bigfoot would be some kind of animal. You know, it'd be like a subhuman being, or you know, some kind of big ape or primate or something.
Yeah,
Whereas the
I
Burmese
know. I'm
consider
hoping that
a Thyea to
Sasquatch
be,
playing
kind
it
of
is like
ghost.
good enough
so
to
they can
stop
appear
me
and
from
disappear
getting
at will, which
copyrighted.
might explain why nobody's ever caught one. But they consider it to be like the Peta realm. It's I don't know what you would have to do in order to be reborn as a Thyea, but that's their explanation. The Burmese explanation is that Aethia, or the Burmese equivalent of a Sasquatch, is a kind of supernatural being, but it's like a below the human level, sort of ghost level.
Yeah. What about the suttas, like the Pali Suttas? What do the Buddhists say about yakas?
Well, yaka is.
Is that how you pronounce it? Yaka?
Yeah, well, that's how I pronounce it. I'm not sure exactly what the.
Yeah, I don't know. I just read it, right? I just
Yeah.
read stuff. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yaka, it evolved over the.
This sucks. Alright, go to the middle of the stream.
Sure,
Are you
go to
talking
the
about
office,
anything
maybe.
good?
Isn't that the idea?
Yeah, supposedly.
No, your
Although
video hasn't
something like,
moved, so I assume you're not
Sasquatch
talking
would
about anything
probably
good.
come closer to the ghost level. Although in Buddhism, the difference between a ghost and a deva is, it's like a spectrum. There is no sharp.
Whatever. Oh, so cute.
What are you doing reading that thing all the time?
Dude, your audio quality sucks.
You should try it. I know that it seems strange that I would be reading the Bible.
Okay, that's a little better.
I know that I don't seem like I'm religious, but it's a good book. You might try and read it. I don't even know if you can touch this book. I don't. Maybe your hand starts burning. I don't know anything about your problem. I don't know if garlic. I don't know if any of that's myth. I don't. You're asking me about this book. What's true and what's not true? I have no idea.
I don't think
Right.
I'll touch it. And
Oh!
I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay, you don't want to touch this book.
Correct.
Sorry, that sounds like I'm making light of the situation of us not having toilet paper, but we don't have any toilet paper right now. And you're acting like that's ridiculous, but speaking of ridiculous, I've been wanting to ask you about the Bigfoot costume because I find that ridiculous. Why the hell were you running around Coon Hollow with that Bigfoot costume? I think I deserve some kind of explanation. Me being a Bigfoot researcher, and you now being into Bigfoot research, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Maybe I'm not understanding something.
Just so you know, I'm not worried about not having toilet paper. My personal hygiene is, as you know, is impeccable. And ultimately,
I don't like the fact that she's obviously scripted. Peter is a way better actor than her.
I'll make sure that it stays that way. But the Bigfoot costume, that was not me messing around. I don't mess around.
I don't mess
I'm
around.
not trying to falsify. I was doing research.
How were you doing research? You were hoaxing, isn't that? You're hoaxing. You're in a Bigfoot costume in Coon Hollow.
No, Peter doesn't seem.
And you're
scripted
laughing
because
about
he's
it
a
too,
really
which is
fucking
just
good actor.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Peter is improvising constantly. Yeah, he's 100% off the cuff, but he's provided her a script to work off of.
I'm not getting it. You're laughing at me like I don't know what. You were hoaxing, weren't you?
Look at her reaction. It's so natural to your grandfather telling you to say this, and this, and then him coming in with all this unexpected bullshit. That's what her entire life is. No, that's her. That's
You're
his
the president
granddaughter.
of the Bigfoot community. You take this so seriously that you have tunnel vision. The fact that anyone could be more serious about it than you can't comprehend. Well, I'm that person.
Oh, you're more serious about Sasquatch than me.
Why else would I risk
That's not in her script.
my livelihood running around in a Bigfoot
Yeah, no,
costume
dude, I
trying
bet
to-
Peter Kane
trying to
is like,
find the
oh,
Bigfoot?
Your
really
livelihood,
wholesome
you're a
grandfather.
vampire. How's it? You mean your life? It's not you're a vampire. Well, what are you doing? Trying to get close to Bigfoot to drink his blood?
I need to get close to
By the way,
Bigfoot.
why we're at it? Why don't you try reading this book? You don't read this book, and it helped me. And you're asking me why I'm reading it all the time. Just give it a try. You want to know ridiculous? I want to know what ridiculous
But because she couldn't stop
is.
laughing.
I'm sorry. Please just explain to me why you would have a Bigfoot costume on, and how's that have anything to do with research?
Have you ever heard of the concept of the duck blind?
Yeah, I duck hunt.
So I was trying to get closer to the Bigfoot by wearing the Bigfoot costume. Have you ever gotten within 100 feet of the Bigfoot?
That's not that.
Because I have.
Yeah, she
I've
really
gotten
is
within 100
literally
feet of the Bigfoot
choking
wearing the
back
Bigfoot
laughter.
costume. And how am I supposed to know if I would like the taste of the Bigfoot blood if I don't get close enough to...
Oh, so you
Oh my god, she's fully embraced her vampire role.
Hey, you want to drink the alien's blood?
No, I don't, but I want to know if it would taste good. Then maybe I would want to drink it.
I just suggest that you don't drink it because Bigfoot is not from this planet. And you're talking about drinking. You're from this planet,
Bigfoot
okay?
is an alien.
And you're talking about drinking alien blood. You have no idea what that's going to do to you. My father, when he shot the Bigfoot in 1953, September 23rd, 1953.
We're adding more Peter Kane
He said,
lore?
don't drink or eat the Bigfoot meat for a reason. I'm telling you, I've sampled it. It's not a good idea. I don't think it's going to go well for you. Do not eat or drink the Bigfoot blood. Don't do it. You're barking up the wrong tree, sister. You're making
All
a big...
right. We're gonna search Bigfoot is the missing link because it's the last thing on my bingo card right here. And if we get that, we get 2 bingos, and then I'll end the stream and we'll do another one on Wednesday. Yeah, that's really all we're looking for.
Dean obsessed about finding Bigfoot. He trekked for months, getting great pictures, but no Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Only a big bill for batteries. He knew Bigfoot was watching and laughing, but he had no more energy. How did he hide so well? Simple. Trago. Everywhere power for his...
Garbage. What? This premieres tomorrow.
I offer you a glimpse of a legendary creature, lost in time. Neither ape nor man, but a giant. He's had many names.
Actually, I go by Susan.
Susan.
Yeah, Susan.
That is a girl's name.
Yes, that's correct.
It suits you.
I need someone who knows the wild places of the world, and you're the world's greatest adventurer.
that the lockdown?
What exactly do you ask of me?
I'm lonely. I'm the last of my kind. But on the other side of the world, they talk of this creature.
The Yeti.
I think these Yetis are my cousins. Can you take me there?
I give you my word.
Okay, what is it?
What?
Your word.
No, it's a figure of speech.
Sounds good. What is it?
Well, I'm on my way.
We have a long way to go.
We'll need a map. We're not gonna break in, are we?
Climb the wall and pull me up.
I'm taking my time, but I don't know where.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Now, to find the place you belong, you'll need to keep a low profile.
A
monster!
I don't want to watch this now, not gonna lie.
Oh boy, that is gonna let in an awful draft.
So let me see if I understand. You plan to travel around the world to the home of the Yeti. I know the secret ways through the mountains.
You see, Gamu, whatever you do not mention the chicken.
No chicken, got it.
Did she say Camus? As in Elder Camus? As in the Sasquatch message to humanity? Hashtag Bigfoot is a psychic super being confirmed.
Greetings, Venerable Gamu.
It is an honor.
What's with the chicken?
It will not be easy, but we will find your place.
Throw the knife, Bowie!
I gotcha!
Shangri-La?
We call it.
What does it mean?
Keep out, we hate you.
Throw me out of the pit. I think you might be a little too heavy.
Nonsense.
Alright, well they showed missing link up on the screen, so... We already have Bigfoot as a psychic being, don't we? Yeah, we have psychic Bigfoot. Okay. Alright. Take your shot. I'll take my shot. Thank you for coming. I need to end this stream. This has been... I'm kind of drunk. Oh, God. Alright, so... Cheers. Here's what's gonna happen. Wednesday, coming up, bingo. New bingo on Wednesday. Every Wednesday we do a brand new bingo. Monday, before that Wednesday. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. On Monday, I will be streaming myself playing Fault, which is just some random MOBA. So if you're not into watching MOBA gameplay, don't show up. That's not a big deal. But Wednesday, we're going to do a brand new bingo. I don't know what bingo yet. If you have ideas, let me know. And it's going to be so great. So, thank you guys for showing up. Cheers to Bigfoot and Peter Kane. And the fact that he was raped by a female Sasquatch. Oh, that brave man. So brave. Ugh. Oh, so brave.
Now, give it all you've got.
So brave.
Oh, it's hard to know whose fault that was.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it again.
I love those views. Oh, I thought it would be a little longer than that. Alright. Thank you for coming. I've had a great time. I hope you've had a great time. Please share the stream with your friends. Share it with anybody who's interested in conspiracy shit. Let me know if you want a different... let me know what kind of bingo you want to do on Wednesday. Otherwise, I'll come up with one. And I will see you on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Thank you. Yeah.